We're headed to Disney World. The TGIF Pod is going to Disney World.
Woo!
I am here with Sexy Greg, the Pharaoh Wizard.
Hello, hello.
Never gets old. I'm your host, Ryan, by the way, and I'm also here with Mega Star Mark. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Ryan? You ready to go to the most magical place on Earth?
I just feel the happiness. I might quit my job right now and just start living in Florida.
Oh, I would say I know a guy who's hiring if you want to take a job somewhere.
I'm very bad at counting money. I often steal. So is that part of it?
Yeah, I don't think that disqualifies you immediately.
I could sell a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Perfect.
Right? I could
We
sell
don't sell Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
What do you do with all those cards they get you every Christmas?
I mean, I throw them away, Mark.
I used to.
You have thrown them away in front of me.
Oh.
Bad
That's-
gift.
I don't want it. I'm not going to give it back to you to return it. I'm just throwing it out. We are here to talk about the Disney episodes of TGIF. And there are quite a bit. This is the most amount of time
that's
we've watched,
true.
right?
Yeah, right. Because they were
Doubles.
hour-long episodes, most of them.
3 two-parters, and one random Boy Meets World episode, which was not in season 5 for the first time. But I think it was also like next to an episode we watched,
It must have
adjacent to an episode we watched.
Yeah.
For sure, right? On the menu, we've got Full House, 2 episodes, two-parter.
been. How
Family-
dare you?
Family Matters. How dare I put
How
Full
dare you
House
put-
on there again?
Trick me into watching 2 episodes.
I do love how, like,
Also,
back to
you
back,
picked the topic. You picked.
we spent, like, nothing but the past 4 episodes complaining about Full House. And then we lead with an hour episode.
Trash in this thing. Full House. What a piece of shit. Who would watch this? Oh, okay, 2 hours.
Like Michelle and the twins.
An 8-parter.
Oh my god. Oh, all right. So it's Full House, 2 episodes. Family Matters, 2 episodes. Step by Step, 2 episodes. Boy Meets World, 1. Before we get into it, though, I feel like we got to ask a couple questions. What is your Disney World Land experience, or do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you go every year?
You want to go first, Mark? You want me to take this?
No, I got it. I mean, so my first time at Disney, I was like 8 or 9, and the only memories I really have of it are through pictures. Like, I don't remember much. You figure at 8 or 9, I'd have some sort of memory.
Yeah.
None. 0. Like, I remember the hotel room, and I remember the pool at the Ramada Inn. That's the only 2 things I remember. And then everything else is just pieced together through my, like, family pictures. My wife's mother lives in Melbourne, Florida, which isn't too far away. It's like within driving distance. So every year we go down to visit her. And since she's 8, we've been going to Disney. We either go to Disney, we go to Magic Kingdom. We'll pick one of the
Right.
parks to go to every single year. We didn't go last year. But I'll tell you what, man, like I said, I don't remember it as a kid. When I took my kid for the first time, fucking loved it.
Wow.
It was so even everything, the whole like being with all the crowds and everything like that, I thought that would like bug me.
Yeah.
No. It was just awesome. And I proposed to my wife there as well.
Wow.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes,
I don't
you
think I
didn't
knew that.
No, on the Haunted Mansion ride, her favorite
Oh.
ride.
I didn't know that.
I
Wow.
proposed to her there. So
Very
a lot of
cool.
good
Surprise,
memories.
motherfucker!
Yep.
Jump out.
Her actual
The
real
worst
quick.
proposal ever.
I'm part of the scenery. I just jump out behind the gravestone.
Right.
And you
It's just
just-
How
Mark
did you even get
with
out? You were just
flour
here.
all over his face.
You said surprise, motherfucker, and presented me a ring.
You just chucked it at me. You didn't even do it. It's dark. I can't see anything.
You didn't ask me a question or anything. You just threw it at me. And
Nicole's a very patient woman, but real quick.
Oh.
So before I proposed, we were waiting in line, and before that, it was like, it's Florida. There's always going to be rain, thunderstorms, all types of shit.
Yeah.
I said like, nah, I don't need an umbrella. I'm cool. I'm a dude. It pisses rain, like pours rain while we're waiting in line for this. And Nicole wants nothing to do with me because I'm wet. I'm like slimy. I'm trying to I got the ring in my pocket, so I'm trying to be subtle about this shit. We get on there. She wants to like ride with her mom because I'm just being annoying as fuck. We start the ride, and I'm asking her all these questions about like, oh, look at that, like trying to distract her, and then I pop it, and then she of course says yes. amazingly. And then she turns to me, she's like, I can't be mad at you now. I'm kind of pissed. Like, you were such an annoying dick, and now I realize why you were doing that. So
That's very funny.
yeah, it was a good time. It was really good. It was really, and one thing I could say too about Disney World, and I don't know if you guys will touch on this on your own stories, but we did the whole 3 years ago, we did the whole stay there at the hotels. We usually just made a day trip, right? Stayed at the hotels. I spent fucking tons of money to do this, right? Fortune. Yeah. But I never felt like I was being gypped. Does that make sense? Like I gave a lot of money, but I always felt like they took care of me every step of the way. I don't know, that always impressed me about that. I always felt like, sometimes I feel like, oh, this wasn't worth it. I never felt that at Disney World. I always felt like my money was being well spent.
I like that the advertisement for Disney continues. We watched 7 hours of Full House, and now Mark gets to show for them also.
The last thing you want to do, though, is go to Universal, which will give you AIDS. So don't ever do that. Disney World is just safe.
They haven't cleaned those Jaws teeth in forever.
Right,
you got to watch out. Get tetanus.
I'm not getting paid to say that, okay? I'm definitely not getting paid to say that. Go to Disney. I'm definitely not getting paid. It just you'll get STDs. You get everything
all over the place. Yeah.
Harry Potter, fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty. You know who's not dirty?
Winnie
the Beast. No, the Beast.
Oh,
yeah,
clean.
Very clean.
You saw him. He was in a tub.
Right. There you go.
He didn't even seem to mind it like my dog.
Yeah. Oh, puppy.
Don't go to Universal.
No.
You'll get the worst STDs.
Yes.
The bad ones.
The bad ones.
The ones you thought were extinct.
Not the funny
died
one.
with Benjamin Franklin.
Right.
They're back.
Right. Just infest into you.
Oh, God.
Listen, you know what? Even at Disney World, where they have the colonial time and they have the statue of Ben Franklin out front, you ain't gonna catch anything from him. He's clean
as a whistle down there.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely clean. Completely clean.
Stone.
Speaking of STDs, Greg, what about your Disney experience?
That's not an endorsement.
Paid for by Disney.
This is a weird one.
They Jurassic Parked him back, but this time they cured the syphilis.
Super syphilis.
Clever girl.
My Disney experience is vast.
Yeah.
I would say. My family is part of the Disney Vacation Club.
Oh shit.
So
you're balling.
Yeah, and we got in on that shit early. Like literally the first year it was available in 1994, I think.
Wow.
You were grandfathered in.
No, legitimately, because it still cost a lot, but my old boss is also a member of Vacation Club member, and the way it works on a point system, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. But he paid nearly triple for what we did for ours because my parents got in on it so early. Yeah, and actually the resort that Step by Step visits, that condo they're in, that's the same one that we go to.
What is that one? I know we'll probably get to it, but
that's Old Key West.
Old Key West. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I've been to Disney probably 20 times in my life, maybe more even. And that because for years and years and years, that was just the vacation we took.
Sure.
And as a kid, I fucking ate it up. And, we'll get into the specifics of whether these episodes are good or not. But these all hit the nostalgia button for me as hard as you possibly could. Because these were exactly the years that I remember going as a 10, 11, 12-year-old. I remember when MGM was new. I remember when the Tower of Terror was new, all that stuff.
We're talking these episodes were 92 to 96, I want to say.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So exactly the years that I have fond memories of it. Then later, in the late 90s, I was a teenager and all I did was argue with my dad. And then into my 20s, that was much better.
Big fight in front of the churro stand.
Yeah.
You don't understand me.
The step-by-step episode, the restaurant that JT Disney takes those girls to.
Oh, shit.
I got into a classic fight with my father in front of that restaurant.
Man, fantastic. Can you tell us when that hits? Can you tell us that story? Or is it not shareable?
I'm going to tell you right now. It was my first I don't respect you to my father. Which did not go over well.
Holy shit.
I don't respect you, Booker man.
Yeah. My dad was the Booker man, and I had to tell him in Disney World.
The breadsticks just set Greg off. Got him all antsy.
Who was that? Brian Pillman?
Yeah, yes. Brian Pillman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Think about this from his perspective, though.
I know.
Bring your child to Disney Disney World, and then they repay you with that.
This trip
Oh my
probably cost them
God.
$10,000.
Yeah, right,
and I was
seriously.
like, fuck you, I want some chicken nuggets.
A third of my salary is gone, and my son tells me he doesn't respect me on this trip.
Yeah.
Oh
In
my
front of the
God.
JT Disney restaurant. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have a lot. I'm not going to tell them all, but I have a lot of
Tell them
stories
all,
from Disney.
please.
Oh,
And
God,
this was, so to go through this, it was a nice trip through memory lane for me because I
Mhm.
have very fond memories of Disney around that time.
So
Yeah.
real quick, Ryan, before you get into it, when you mentioned something, Greg, about how this was like the era that you went to these things. So when you saw them on the show, the episodes, it reminded you of when you were down there, all these different sights and sounds. I had a very, the opposite of that because like this was not my era. So when I got down there, I recognized a couple things. I'm like, man, this place has changed. Like I could kind of see where things used to be. And like the Indiana Jones thing was the only one I recognized as like still being where it was.
So
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching these episodes, even though none of them were particularly very good.
Yeah, none of them are that great. I was like, there's parts of every one that's like, okay, I like that.
Yep.
And then there's parts that I'm like, oh boy, I didn't
There
need
was
that.
only one of these episodes that I would say was actually okay,
Mhm.
but I still have
nothing
thoughts
is
on it.
amazing and nothing is horrible either. It's like a weird middle
Well,
ground.
I think there's one that's pretty horrible.
Oh,
We'll get there.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll get
All right.
there.
My Disney experience is I went like classic 8-year-old kid. I'm trying to remember. Maybe you guys can jump in here too. Did you see these episodes and then go and be like, oh yeah, this is
Some
it?
of them.
Or did you reverse it? Was it the reverse? I think you already kind of touched on it, Mark. But
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. I mean, for me,
Right.
you're saying the episodes were 92, 96. I'm
yeah,
fairly sure my first time there as an age I would remember was 94.
Mhm.
So,
yeah,
I feel like I probably saw the Full House episode and then
probably,
went.
yeah,
But
probably.
then I think I saw the Family Matters episode after I had gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went when I was about 8 or 9, had a great time, had a blast, enjoyed it. Then I went again in the year 2000 in that you yell at your dad phase. And there's definitely like, maybe it's just me. Disney World 14 to 17, not fun. Not as much fun for me.
No.
I was like, I'm kind of bored. I don't really want to go on this. Like I remember the Aerosmith ride was brand new. Like the rock and whatever the
I
fuck
think that was
roller coaster.
98.
Yeah.
So maybe it
99,
was a couple.
somewhere in
It
there.
must have been a couple years old then.
That's right where Aerosmith kind of hit that stride.
Yeah. So I remember going on that and being like, oh, that's kind of fun. But the rest of the time I was kind of bored because I was like not into theme parks as much. And there's not much else to do if you're, 14. You're like, what else? I'm here with my parents. Like, what else am I going to do?
So it's funny you say that because like we've talked about obviously going back down to Florida now that, we talked about
Right.
doing that in basically February, January. It's typically when we go.
Yeah.
And my kid she's kind of over it. Like we were talking about like, oh, which park you want to go, Magic Kingdom? And she's like,
yeah.
my parents. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of
right.
lame. Like you're right, and she's 14, so she's like right at that cusp of where it stops becoming like a fun thing. But let me just recommend, Greg, you need to have like you need to have like a litter, okay? And you got to take them to Disney. And Ryan, obviously, you got to do this with your own
Yes.
kids. It's so much fun to go as a parent. It really is.
Yeah.
And it never gets old. Like I mean, like I know, like if I take her now, she's gonna get pissed. But like when she was younger, God. It was just so much like going to all like the photo things and everything. I can't tell you how awesome it was.
Well, I think that's part of it because like 14, 15, 16, the kids kind of want to start going off on their own.
Right.
And you can't so much.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like
hard.
my parents, I always went with my cousin because we were the same age, roughly, there's like 11 months apart. I think my parents were pretty liberal with letting us go off on our own because there were at least both of us.
Yeah.
And Disney is like about as safe as you get. Like it's impossible to get abducted in Disney.
You're 100% right on that
Right.
one.
I actually know a couple who tried to get a little frisky on Discovery Island.
Yeah.
And they got found out fucking immediately.
There's cameras fucking
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
Get that back in your pants.
Right.
Yeah. So and I think my parents knew that. And there's like a bus that you can go everywhere and all that stuff.
Right.
So they were pretty liberal with letting us go off. I would venture to say about 14, 15 was when I got to do my own thing.
Now,
but that's a bummer for you, Mark, and it's a bummer for my parents because you want to see your daughter enjoy this thing.
Yeah, right.
And she doesn't want anything to do with you. And I think that's difficult.
That's going to be the story for the next 6 years. But like it's regardless of where I am, it's but so you got to just go off by yourself. Did you have to be back at a certain time? How did that work? Okay.
My aunt did most of like the itinerary type stuff because you have to reserve restaurants 6 months in advance.
Yeah. Seriously.
So it was almost always like, okay, it's 1:00. You want to go to MGM? We want to go to the pool.
Yeah.
You have to be here by 6 because that's when our dinner reservation is.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I can see how that would work. I could definitely, because one thing too, like you're right about those dinner reservations. We did like 3 years ago. We did Bell's Castle, I think it was, and we booked that a year in advance. Like when we came back from Disney, we booked the next one and made sure we got that one because you couldn't get in. And it sucked. It was horrible. It was just, even my kid thought it was lame. Like she just thought it was, like it was just the same food you get everywhere, just in a tinier room where you're shoulder to shoulder. So
I haven't done the adults thing. Like I do want to bring my children there, but I also want to do like let's go and get hammered at Disney. Have you either of you done that?
No.
I went to the what is it? The Shops of Disney, I think it's called, where they have all the restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We went with we met up with some friends down in Florida of my wife's, and I don't know.
Not for you.
It was because I had to drive. Like it wasn't like I was staying there at the time, so I mean I couldn't really get hammered.
Yeah. Well, they didn't serve alcohol in most of the parks for a long time.
Yeah.
Epcot was the only one that had alcohol because you could get like beers from the different countries.
That's what I wanted. I would love to do.
So and I know that's like a thing is you there's like a thing you can buy with like a pub crawl.
I would like to do that.
I did that with my mother-in-law and got hammered. Like by the time I got to like France, I was making an international incident. It was not good. And she was right there with me. She hung. So that was
wow.
Yeah.
They're called freedom fries. Get it right, you dicks.
Freedom fries. Mom, we're in Germany. How convenient.
Okay, before we get into these episodes, favorite ride or attraction? You have one?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is tough, but
it's hard because
I'm gonna give you two. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Two.
I really love the Carousel of Progress.
Yes.
Which I also have a fun story about. I'm just going to tell you very, very quickly.
I think I know this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. Have you ever guys been on the Carousel of Progress?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So they have that song, It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. And it's a bit of an earworm, but also it's from the 60s. So, So I had a friend who was on the Carousel of Progress and it broke down in between two of the generations. And because of the way the Carousel of Progress works, the exit doors, when this theater is rotating, the exit doors have to line up with exit doors or else you can't get out. It's just cement there. So she was stuck on the Carousel of Progress for like 3.5 hours with that song playing the whole time on a 30-second loop.
Oh my God.
Oh,
she would have given up all the government secrets just to get out.
No doubt.
Here's the codes to the nukes. Let me out.
So every time I'm there, I take a picture and send it to her. Because I'm an asshole. So yeah, I love the Carousel of Progress, and then probably Muppet Vision 3D.
Oh, great one.
I think that's just a transcendent experience. Very, very funny. Short, never a long line.
Yep.
The queue is just as funny as the show itself.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So I love that.
What do you got, Mark?
I mean, for me, Haunted Mansion has always been my favorite. You know, like I said, that was the one I really wanted to, even before I proposed to my wife on it, that was the one I really wanted to go on. It's very cookie cutter. Like, they don't change anything with that one. I could recite the whole beginning right now if you wanted me to. It's just, you just hear it so often, they just don't change. They haven't changed it since like the 60s, since it opened, whatever it was.
I can't believe there isn't something that's racist in there.
Yeah, right? Seriously.
Every other ride has had something removed.
Right.
Actually, they did that with Splash Mountain. They finally updated that to not be like related to Song of the South, which I don't know, maybe should have been done 3 decades ago.
Yeah.
That one was pretty glaring.
It's the whole fucking thing.
Right?
Whoa.
Out of all the ones you wanted to immediately, no.
There's a literal tar baby.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Like maybe we don't go with that one.
Yeah. In Disney,
Michael Eisner.
It's not like you're short of movies that have water themes to them. Okay. You had plenty of opportunities to change that one before like 2 years ago. So I'm gonna say though, Haunted Mansion is my favorite. Space Mountain's up there though. Like there's something just about the goofiness of Space Mountain, and then like the dark. I always like dark roller coasters anyway. The line is horribly long, but I kind of like this. You walk over the moon, like the bouncy part of the floor. I'll put that one as my number 2, but Haunted Mansion. I've gone on Haunted Mansion 4 times in a single trip to Disney, so that's definitely my ride.
What about you, Ryan? I
would say Splash Mountain is probably mine.
That's a great ride.
It's racist, but it's fun. It's fun to get splashed. But I think my favorite thing I saw there both times was the Indiana Jones thing. I don't know why. I just enjoyed the hell out of that thing.
Too. Yeah, I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more to it than we see in these episodes, right? Isn't the plane comes out?
Yeah, the plane is part of it too.
They do that whole thing at the end. That's I don't know. I guess I just like that movie, so I thought it was fun to see it in live action, even though it's kind of the same thing every time. But
it's clever.
Yeah,
it's clever. So 2 years ago, we went to Animal Kingdom, which is really not a lot of reason to go to Animal Kingdom, but it was right when the Avatar rides opened, and that was the best theme park ride. Not my favorite, but the most impressive theme park ride I've ever been on. When you're flying the whatever fucking dragons, the thing breathes. You kind of straddle it like a horse, and you can just feel it breathe. And they have like the smells of you going over the water. It's obviously it's the newest ride, so it's going to be the most advanced. But it kind of shook me a little bit about how advanced we've gotten. Yeah. Like it was, in the line. By the way, the line we were in line. The thing broke, so we got like fast passes. Right, fast pass. I was still in line for like an hour and a half. Right, if you just walked up to it, they have the time up there. It was 6 hours. Could you imagine going to Disney and waiting in line 6? You take your kid, you're in line for 6 hours to ride a fucking dragon horse?
No.
And I mean, Disney tickets are expensive. They're like $130 a day now. You're literally paying $130 to go ride on your dragon.
And sit out in the sun for 6 hours and bake in Florida heat. It was just blew my mind. And I kept saying this like my kid, I'm like, I love you to death, but we would not be here if it weren't for the fucking ride breaking down earlier. So.
Wow. That is a long wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
6 hours.
6 hours.
I've never waited. I think the longest I've ever waited in line is maybe 2.5.
That's even that is like straight. I would say like 2 hours I would wait for something if I really wanted it.
Wow.
But, that ride though, like I said, it was amazing. It was just amazing what it was, but it was also over in like, it's like having sex with me. It was over in like 90 seconds. So like it was not worth the wait.
Oh, you could get away with it on Disney property, right? You're just too quick on the draw. They would never catch you.
Can't rattle these bushes, assholes.
Get up and salute Ben Franklin.
I'm already on my way.
Oh, I got those STDs.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Ben.
All right, let's dive into these things. First up, our nemesis, Full House, season 6, episodes 23 and 24. Dear Lord. The house meets the mouse. The entire household. It always has to be that in every description. The entire household goes. The entire household visits Disney World when Jessie is invited to give a concert there. Aladdin makes Michelle the new princess of the day, and now she is the boss. Danny tries to propose marriage to Vicky.
Congratulations, you are princess for the day.
That is the episode.
While I was watching this, my wife walked by and she remembered this one. Like she was giving me plot points of this one.
Wow.
She doesn't remember a lot of them, but like this one, she was very, very vivid in her mind. She knew all about like Michelle with the genie thing. And I'm almost like, I'm only like 10 minutes in, but she was nailing every single plot point. So kind of interesting that this one stuck with her.
This is a famous one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's beloved, but it's a famous one. Jesse tucks in the babies, and then the babies get out of the crib, and the babies are in the boxes, and then the babies being babies.
I texted Ryan and Greg right when that happened, and I'm like, I feel like Greg has already just turned his back on this episode a minute in, when we have baby-centric shenanigans.
Yeah, do they go to Disney in this episode? I didn't make it past
Yeah,
that.
they were there.
I gave up in the first minute because
And
babies
I'm
be
done.
babies.
What? I mean, this show has to be for such a unbelievably specific demographic.
It
Yeah,
is.
right.
Like 32-year-old moms.
Sure. Yeah.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes, them, those people.
Michelle always gets her way. Stephanie's pissed off at her. Vicky is ignoring Danny and treating him like shit. She's got news to break. She's out of there. Becky on a laptop. We see a laptop.
Oh yeah, very
Yeah.
funny.
like a
Right.
gateway, whatever
Yeah.
this was. And Jesse's like, oh, by the way, I'm playing a gig at Disney World. She's like, wait, what? It's our anniversary. And he's like, it'll be fine. And then, of course, we get the jokes of everyone comes in and they all get to go. Joey's gonna go because of the radio show, and then everybody's going. And then they go, we're so excited. I thought this was weird. We're so excited to go to Florida. Like, aren't you closer to Disneyland? You're in San Francisco,
Right.
right?
I think
Or does Disneyland suck compared to Disney World? I've never been to Disneyland.
I've been to Disneyland. It's basically just the Magic Kingdom. It's a
Right.
little bit smaller,
Okay.
and it's slightly less themed.
Okay.
Like it feels a little bit more like a traditional amusement park. It's
Oh, okay.
still
Interesting.
it's still very much like like the Magic Kingdom, but it's
Mhm.
just not quite there.
Mhm.
Okay.
What I suspect is that Disney World was going through a huge transformation at this time.
Oh, yeah.
like,
100%.
MGM was just ramping up. They had just redone Epcot with like innovations, and they have just put a bunch of new rides in and stuff.
Mhm.
So I think
Oh,
they were.
yeah.
I think ABC was like, no, we gotta hype this new Disney World experience.
We got to
a
promote
shit
that.
ton of new hotels had just gotten built right then.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
guarantee, without knowing, the Living Sea was definitely a main focus on them because we saw that in every episode.
yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah. No, this might be a dumb question, but like, when did Disney buy ABC? Or I mean,
I thought it was the early 90s.
because that would make. I mean, like it just
Yeah,
seems
look
like
up.
very apparent. Like right now, that like, oh, I almost feel like it happened immediately before or the year before they did this episode. They filmed this because it's so glaring, and we'll talk about it throughout. But it's so glaring a 40-minute commercial for Disney World.
Right.
1996
So
is when
wow.
Disney bought
Mm.
ABC.
When was this episode? Do we know?
I mean, they had some relationship.
Yeah,
like,
there must have been. Right.
the
right,
Wide
right.
World of Disney was on
Right.
ABC on like
Yes.
Sunday nights, right? So
Right.
Yes.
obviously they had been, because I remember they were like buddy with ESPN for
Right.
start and all that stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. My gut tells me I think that they just wanted more people to go to Disney World.
So the whole family's going. Danny has to keep track of everybody. Michelle meets up with the character. We get the character interaction.
There
All
was a good
kids
joke
love.
here. There was a good joke here that actually got me to laugh on a Full House episode.
Wow.
Danny is running down all the names like Home Alone style, and he just like Stephanie and Michelle and Kimmy, and then he like, but Bob Saget does it very, very subtly, and it's just that I had to rewind because it actually got me to laugh. It's like, wow, a natural laugh out of Full House. That's a first.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's more. I was okay. It wasn't Full House. I was laughing at Bob Saget being a good actor.
He is great. He is great in the role for as
I would
crappy
th-
as Full
yeah.
House is.
Like Uncle Jesse's almost universally pretty good, and I like
Very
Bob
good.
Saget in these shows. They're just not
Yeah.
giving him anything to do.
Right.
Right.
But
Well,
the
he
character
has-
he's playing, he does it pretty much exactly the way that character should be played. He does a
Right.
wonderful job with it. It's just
And
there's no meat on that bone.
We've seen his predecessor, and it wasn't good.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
yeah.
It was bad. It was rough. Danny has itineraries that he hands out to everybody, like you said. Vicky's gonna come in now. She can hang out, so she's gonna come in and hang out. Everybody gets an itinerary and then promptly throws in the garbage, which is actually kind of funny. Can we talk about the this? I don't know if it's cinematography or the camera work. The camera work on a bunch of these is are incredible. Like
step by step really got me
yeah,
at a certain
swooping
point.
shots
Yes,
and
right.
all kinds of I don't know what that thing's called, the arm that swings and stuff. Whatever that's called. Like there's a lot of that going on in these episodes.
Yeah.
Everybody got drastically more money, which makes sense if you're working with Disney, I guess. But
My gut tells me that Disney World has its own production crew that they use for all their promo spots and special events and all that stuff, and pulling them out of the set of whatever they're used to got to them to enable to use these things.
To be real brief about it, because I don't want to incorporate a lot of wrestling into this, but that's the reason WCW was filming at Disney, was because they had their own crew, they had their own TV production, so they were able to incorporate those people. They got they loved it because they got the workers got paid to do an extra gig. So
well, that was originally one of the ideas of MGM is they wanted it to be it was MGM and now it's Disney Studios. Right. They wanted it to be a functioning movie studio also, and then people could see these sets being built and made, and they could see them shooting movies and stuff. But then they realized that one, people don't care that much about that, and two, that that's just not how it works. It's not like you always have a production going.
Yeah,
right.
Like the actors come in for 2 weeks, they record all the episodes for the year, and then they're off.
Right.
So it just didn't work out. There was no attraction to the attraction.
I've never thought of Full House as a well shot show. It's very simple, living room, kitchen. We're never outside, except for that weird backyard that we always talk about.
The nebulous backyard.
Yeah, but they don't ever go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Very, very often they don't go anywhere unless it's that club that they go to, right? Or that prom episode where they're in that hotel or whatever. They're not really, or the school. There's no they're never outside doing anything, it seems like. So just kind of jarring.
Having a moving camera that really messed with me. It's oh my god, it's 3D now. It's just because we went forward with a camera. It was enough to kind of really shock me.
Steve couldn't go on the trip, and he's stuck at home. So we get this funny joke as well. Another in the plus column. Everybody is DJ sees everybody as Steve. So, and the first one she sees is Aladdin. As nice. Steve, and of course, because he is the voice actor of Aladdin, which came out right around this time.
Aladdin must have been the movie that came out immediately before this aired.
There's a lot of Aladdin stuff.
You get a lot of Aladdin in this one,
right?
Which that's fine. I like Aladdin. Aladdin's a
good movie. Yeah. Solid movie. The Will Smith one, not so great.
No, that's okay.
What the fuck happened to Guy Ritchie?
Oh my god, he made some of my favorite movies ever, and then not
and then Aladdin starring Will Smith,
and then not, and there's other bombs before that one too.
I watched that movie. I watched the new Aladdin movie, and there's not a single Fresh Prince reference with Prince Ali. It was right there. It was almost low hanging fruit, and they avoided it, and I got pissed at that.
Why would you do that?
Right, come on.
Yo, you know what I found out recently, and I'm sorry I'm derailing this. Those Marvel movies, they start the CGI for those movies even before they find a director for the movies and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
The scenes of the Hulk and all that stuff, that is being produced before there's a script, before there's a director, before there's people cast, all sorts of shit. That's insane to me.
There was a really super early Thanos CGI demo test, and this was before the character was even mentioned in the end of Avengers. He was just there, they had it existing. It was just
so that's crazy.
The girls are in line for this genie thing, and this guy's whoever rubs the lamp and the genie pops out, they become the princess of Disney World for the day. And Michelle and Stephanie are fighting. And of course, Michelle, the younger one, gets her way. She goes up, rubs the lamp, and wins the prize. She's princess for the day. A giant genie pops out of this thing. It's cool. It's quite a thing.
It's a
smoke
big ass
machines and all kinds of stuff. And so not only is she princess for the day, but she also has 3 wishes. And the rest of the girls are oh, great. The ego princess is back at it. You can already see, the Olsen twins not liked.
Yeah.
So she wishes for the ability to skip all lines for rides, and that made me think,
That's a good ass wish.
how
Yes.
much would that cost if you actually had to pay for that amount of, for that wish?
For that many people, like you got to pay per person. So that is
$300 per person.
Oh, I feel like it's
I
higher.
would pay up to $500.
Yeah, I feel like it's higher.
I'm sure it's way higher.
So
what,
they
does
have,
what does a fast pass cost?
So
these
fast
days?
They're free. They're free.
But it's not what you think it is. Like
Yeah.
fast pass, you're still waiting in line, but you're waiting in a shorter line. That's basically all fast.
So you don't
pass
have
is.
to pay for that. Where?
No.
you
You just have to get there and sign up for a time,
Right.
basically.
And when we stayed there for the week, we were given like you get extra fast passes per day or something like that as like a thank you for giving them more money.
Okay.
Right, but it's not like you go to the front of the line. Like you're still in a line.
Right. I remember
So,
that. It's
to go to,
it's
like,
not
to the
that much
front.
faster.
Man.
Yeah, to go to the front of the line, I would venture to say if Disney provided the service, it would cost $2,500
For one person.
For one person.
Yeah.
No, I personally would be willing to pay up to $500 for that privilege.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Not only does she get these wishes, not only does she skip the lines, she's now going to be on a float in a parade. We get this digression of Joey visiting the cartoonists, which is sucks ass.
Really?
Sucks shit.
I really like this.
Oh my God, I hated it.
Oh my God. So cheesy.
I
This
don't like
is
it at
probably my favorate part of this episode.
all. Oh my
I don't even know you anymore, man.
That's why we have a show. We can debate these things.
Right, exactly.
He visits the cartoonist. He pulls up a chair at some guy's desk and starts drawing himself as a cartoon. Even though, can he even draw himself? We're not totally sure. He's like a weirdo because the cartoon comes alive and talks to him. It looks like Jay Leno to me, right? Doesn't look like Dave Coulier, but whatever.
It's definitely got the Disney style to it, though. So that's kinda cool.
Yeah.
Like it's everybody knows what that style is. So I mean,
right. And so he talks to his cartoon for a while, and then the cartoon does some things. And then the guy comes back and is like, "Oh, okay, weirdo, let's keep going. You're talking to yourself.
All right, stop talking to
yourself.
yourself. Let's go.
Let's get out of here. Who let him in here?" So we obviously don't like it. Why do you like it?
I don't know.
What was it about it that you
because
liked?
it was different. Like I mean,
Right,
definitely is like
I think
it's
that's
not
it.
totally
I think it was
different.
Yeah.
And quite honestly,
Yeah,
it
for
was
sure.
3 minutes where I didn't have to look at one of those stupid
Babies?
kids.
It almost felt like a documentary, didn't it? Like
Yes,
about like
yeah.
like teaching people. In that in itself is fine, but it just didn't fit for me anyway.
And again, like you have to keep in mind that I have a tremendous amount of nostalgia for this.
Sure.
Right.
When
Right.
around that time, when I was 10, 12, whatever, they had like a tour through the animation
Yes.
studio. And I very specifically remember there was like a little video on how the animators looked at, real lions to make the Lion King and stuff like this. So to see this thing again about these animators and, like that animation is gone. That literally doesn't exist in this planet anymore.
Right.
Hand-drawn animation.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It has a soft spot in my heart. Those stupid fucking babies weren't in the scene. I remember that attraction fondly. Like it was really just a perfect storm of, well, this isn't the worst.
This isn't the babies.
Yeah.
We did
Okay.
get the babies sprinkled throughout this entire show. So
They're there, but they don't cause like a scene except for the beginning. They're not
They'll
like
find a box.
they're not focused on and super close up on so much. Vicky is in Disney World now. She's there sitting on a fountain, having birds fly to her. What the fuck is happening here? She's like a real Disney princess. That's what I was thinking. Oh, they're trying to make her into a real Disney princess here.
Yeah, the classics. Belle, Jasmine, Vicky.
Vicky from Full House. She's just a working woman.
Oh shit! You know what
Reading the
though,
news.
man?
That's a
You
modern Disney princess, right?
Yeah.
If there was an hour episode of the Full House crew animated in that Disney style, I feel like I'd fucking watch it.
No shit.
I feel like it would get me. Like that's enough of a gimmick to get me. Even the animated babies.
It's like when Community did the claymation
Yes,
episode.
right,
It was like,
right.
oh, this is all my things.
Right.
It's hitting it. Danny's like in love with her, and the girls are pressuring him, which is weird. The girls are pressuring him to like propose to her for some
Hey, you
reason.
gonna pound her or what? What's going on? Come on, Dad, get on it.
You gonna make more of us?
Yeah.
So
You're
he's
like,
Tries 2 and 3 are not going great. We definitely need a 4th.
You're only like 50.
Are you 30? Are you 50? We don't know.
Nobody really knows.
So he goes to propose. He just decides because she's so angelic, he's gonna propose to her, and a German band interrupts him. Very weird. Out of nowhere, a German band just shows up and they start dancing, so he can't do it. Michelle,
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you another story.
yes.
No,
do it.
I was yelling at my dad in the German pavilion.
This is roughly that. Again, my aunt made all the itineraries, so she made all the. We just went along with it. So she made all the reservations or whatever.
Right.
Well, at one point she had booked us for like one of those character breakfasts or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But my dad did not know that. So we're there, we're trying to eat our eggs or whatever, and like Chip and Dale keep coming over, and my dad keeps getting more and more upset. And eventually he turns to my aunt and he goes, "Why don't these stupid chipmunks just leave me alone?" I'm trying to eat my eggs. And my aunt's like, "We paid for this. It was the character breakfast.
We paid to be tortured by chipmunks.
Why do these chipmunks keep bothering me?
Like, leave me alone."
I hate this shit. I haven't had my coffee yet.
At least I haven't gotten into a fight with Greg yet.
Yeah, that came later.
At least my son respects me.
I hate these chipmunks, but I have the love and respect of my son.
Can't get any worse. Oh wait, it does.
So yeah, I understand Danny's trouble getting harassed by these Germans. I'm sure more my dad's stories will
I hope
sprinkle
so.
into this episode.
Oh, I want him to go back. I want you to go back with him.
I might pool money to send you back.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want all the stories.
My relationship with my father is very good now.
It's
I
fine.
will point out.
Michelle is not letting anybody pick their choices of rides, so everybody's pissed off. But she is the princess, so I mean, you should just be glad you're allowed to skip the lines with her. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Jesse,
there's only so many rides at Disney. You just
Right.
go on them all.
Especially like the Magic Kingdom. There really isn't a lot of rides there. Like you can pretty much handle that in a morning.
Yeah.
So,
well, we'll get to that because I have questions about that in another episode.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Jesse comes back late from his rehearsal with his guys, the band, and now he has to leave and do a radio show. So Becky's alone with the babies while they climb in houses. We get like a little, not a long thing, but a little thing here where they're climbing around in a house, like the little kid house. There's like a bunch of banter here where they're mad at each other, and then this is really weird. Danny and Vicky go to lunch so he can propose to her at this underwater. I forget what is that called.
Yeah.
The living sea.
The living sea. Yeah, right.
So he's in the living sea and he's going to propose to her. And Jesse and Joey are doing a radio show underwater. So they interrupt him. Why doesn't he just propose to her? They have to interrupt him. So he can't do it. And then they do a radio show from inside of a thing. Like a bubble.
Submersible.
Yeah. Very weird.
Shockingly, this didn't land for me.
Oh my God. The entire them underwater is so because Jesse has the thing. They're like, oh, his hair even looks good underwater. And he like pulls a comb out and brushes it, even though he's fucking scuba diving.
It's a little funny.
It's
a little funny. That's the absurdist comedy I come here for.
Followed by 10 minutes of babies. So, enjoy.
Michelle has not picking the good ride. She's forcing them to go on the carousel over and over and over again.
I get hating that. I totally get that.
Yeah, right. Boring. DJ thinks everybody is Steve, and then it's not, including Prince Charming and others. And it's got to be fucking so annoying. Maybe she has heat stroke. Maybe that's why she.
Right.
It's hot on those park grounds.
Get in some shade.
Right.
Get a
Oh
drink
my God,
of water.
I burned my feet so bad once at Disney. I
Burned your
literally
feet?
couldn't walk. Yeah.
Whoa. So you were walking around barefoot, or you had like sandals on?
No, I had sandals on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But,
The
like,
top part
the
of your
next
feet.
day, I couldn't function. It hurt so bad.
Really?
Just my feet. Because who the fuck sunblocks their feet?
Right.
Yeah. When I was 14 and I went with my family to Disney World, the first thing I did was like go in the pool, and then I lay, and it was like a long fucking day. And I laid down on a lawn chair and I fell asleep face down. No sunblock
Oh no.
for an hour or so.
Oh,
was so tired. Got burned so fucking bad. It's one of those ones where you're in the shower and it hurts. The like water hitting you hurts.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that picture I sent to you guys of me
Yeah.
totally orange because
Miserable.
my skin was peeling off in the park. And then you got to go back into the park.
Right.
Right.
You
It's
paid
even
for that. Well,
worse.
your parents paid for this.
Yeah.
Get your
Right.
ass back out there.
You got to get back out there and go.
Right.
And your skin is falling off. The girls talk about how bossy Michelle is, so of course she runs away. And then
Oh,
Danny
no.
goes to, of course, she runs away. I feel like there's a lot of episodes where she runs away. Danny gets a phone call when he's about to propose again, saying your daughter's lost, which based on all the cameras and stuff, I bet they would find her very quick. But that is the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
We go to a to be
Yeah.
continued.
How will this pointless cul-de-sac be answered in the next
How?
episode?
It will
In
be,
the step-by-step episode, we see Mission Control,
Yeah,
where they
right.
have a literal
Right.
camera everywhere, accessible at any moment. So
Right.
obviously we can find Michelle. Not to mention her fucking face is plastered all over the place. We didn't even mention that.
Yeah, yeah.
Everywhere
There's
they go,
posters
there's a sign
everywhere.
that says,
Right.
how
for the
what
day.
kind of sign company do they have in there?
Very quick on the draw. I guess if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Disney. But right, like this kid is not going anywhere.
Right.
Like you'd have to get parental consent for that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they
can
weren't
we
even
Can
around.
we print out
Yeah.
your daughter's picture and put it fucking everywhere in this unbelievably public place?
This is for Disney, right? Yeah.
All right. So the second episode, I don't know if we don't need to read the recaps, do we?
No.
Michelle hanging out with some band. It's really weird. And Snow White comes up and is like, "You ran away. I've got you now. Problem solved."
Get into this glass casket, little girl.
Yeah.
Minute one.
I just love how right. It's like you have this giant like cliffhanger, and then
Dun,
within like
dun.
30 seconds, never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
found her.
No wait.
Oh,
She did it.
It's
She
over.
fixed it. Yay!
Yeah. Oh,
We're
there
good.
she is.
Where's
Yep.
Michelle? Right there.
Once
Next
again, that
week.
would have been an actually funny joke.
Yeah, right.
they just leaned into it more.
Yeah.
So more radio show underwater. There's a shark. Joey won't leave. Jesse has to meet Becky for a picnic or something. So we get this lame scene where lame as fuck. Becky meeting with the chipmunks, and they're trying to steal her picnic basket. And for this date or whatever. Your dad would have been pissed. You're trying to steal my lunch too now?
I bought those Cheetos and brought them with me.
Made those turkey sandwiches? No,
They were in my carry-on that cost me $9 at the airport. You're not
This
getting
is
it.
home food. Home food. You have no right.
Chipmunks eat out of the garbage.
Get out of here. Why do you keep bothering me?
This is probably the dumbest scene of anything I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
it's
my
so
entire
dumb.
life.
That's horrible.
They've
She
just
talks to them as if they're real.
Yep.
Right?
They
They have
I'm-
a conversation.
I'm talking about this whole fucking thing.
This whole show.
This whole show called Full House.
Jesse and Joey just
Oh.
broadcast a fucking radio show from Florida to San Francisco.
Why?
And they
Underwater.
expect me to believe that Jesse couldn't talk to their producer and be like, look, I'm supposed to meet Becky over there. Can you just call the hotel and have somebody run out there and let them know that Joey's having a fucking panic attack about an imaginary shark?
Yeah, right.
Right. So
Like, this
Joey
is-
won't leave the thing.
Which, yeah, right.
I get it. These are sitcoms, but I get so frustrated when all these things are made out of just
Right.
there's just simple solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? Like even if they had a scene where like their cable gets cut by the shark, which is stupid, but at least it makes sense. Now they can't communicate, and now Becky can be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a simple little thing, and it makes it at least somewhat believable.
So much of this show, though, just feels like such fluff. And I know I say that a lot about Full House, but like there didn't need to be. It was just like
we don't need this.
We have 40 minutes to kill. We need like 20 minutes of them of them underwater. Like that's all that's felt like. It's like, I'm scared of sharks. Never mind. Where's Michelle? There she is. It's just like there's no need for any of this.
Every problem is solved so fast
with no even real quick resolution. It's just like all of a sudden they just change their mind. Like, oh no, sharks are fine. No, is that a dolphin? I think it's a dolphin.
It's not a shark.
Yeah, right. Never mind.
Michelle and Snow White have a character tea party, and then she realizes she misses her family, so they show up immediately.
Yeah. Did I miss something? Did Michelle learn a lesson, or she just has self-realized that she liked her family again?
No, you're right.
She just changed her mind.
It felt like we had like a big, just a big X, and it said "scene missing" because there really was like she just all of a sudden came to that conclusion. Like, you know what?
Just realized like I'm having this good time tea party, and they're not here to share it with me. I guess. I don't know.
That's the worst. Like a princess needed to come along and be like, a true princess is a ruler for all, you know, like
did that happen?
That's the whole fucking point of the thing. She's
I think that did happen. Right? Didn't Snow White say that?
Vicky came in and said, like, remember, like, oh no, like a true princess is like, you know, trying
Vicky is the one.
So I don't mind
the true
this.
Disney princess, Vicky. They really are making her out
seriously.
To be one.
I don't mind this because I feel like at this point they were testing the waters to see whether she could be like a main character on the show. And this was like her being like the mom to Michelle.
Right.
So like that was fine. Like, but it was almost like too late when it happened. She'd already kind of made like her idea that like, oh no, I wish I had my family was here. So it didn't need to even be said.
Right. Okay. So we have a tea party. The chipmunks are there and they tell Jesse where Becky is at. So then he goes and she won't forgive him. So he plays sexy piano in the hotel lounge.
This is so fucking stupid.
I know.
I know that's the theme here. But like, that's his job.
Right.
Playing music and singing songs. So this is like a nothing gesture. That's like if me and the girlfriend get into a fight and I start playing magic in front of her. You love me again?
Oh, do I have a plan?
Look at how good I am.
Yeah, look at this. Like, that's not attractive. That's just his job. He put absolutely the least amount of effort forth. He went to the thing immediately in front of him and did a thing that he gets paid to do every day of his life.
Yep. Also, I have been in a hotel.
He's sexy, though. He's sexy.
I've been in a hotel where there was a piano there, and security almost fucking tackled me for even being close to the piano. And I'm just as good looking as John Stamos, so it can't be that.
So she forgives him.
Sir, you're not handsome enough for piano playing. Here's a harp.
Have this recorder.
I assume you know hot cross buns.
So it's all good. One sexy song. We go on a boat ride. They fuck on a boat. It's all good.
Bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, boom. We moved to a parade. Parade time. About to go on this parade. We're at Indiana Jones. The first of five times.
Seriously,
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
That card quite often on this.
And Steve is Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
and he has to do the boulder thing, the boulder deal.
Be careful, Aladdin.
It's not him again. Stephanie says, "I'm out of here. I'm going back to the hotel. This sucks. I hate Disney World."
The only time I like Stephanie.
She's real, man. She's real.
Right. Yeah.
We see some Splash Mountain. We see some montage on rides. Then Steve's here for real for some reason. He actually is here now. He's going to hang out
He had
Joey
a
and
bus trip from San Francisco.
Is that what he said?
To Orlando.
He said a bus trip. Oh my god! There's a lot of like B characters taking road trips to meet the rest of the family in these. Joey gives a pep talk to Stephanie, being like, "Your little sister, like, she's always gonna do this shit. Get used to it.
That was kind of the moral.
Get over it.
It's like, listen, you're the middle kid.
Also, you're in Disney World. Like, calm down and have some fun."
That bus trip is 3 days long. I just looked it up.
3 days. He was on a bus for 3 days.
Like a giant
The whole
boombox.
episode
Anybody want to
takes
hear?
place in a day.
Well, didn't we watch an episode where he was like recruited by like Florida Party Central School? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they paid for him to come down.
Right. Yeah, it was like Daytona Beach Community College.
Yes.
I'm fake college, right? It was
right.
fake. Michelle's like, I got a wish. I'm going to make you the queen or the princess, Stephanie. So now everybody's going to be in the parade together. Yay. Then we get Jesse and the Rippers doing some songs in this
is so fucking
weird
stupid. There's a crowd of like 30,000 people for Jesse and the Rippers to do a fucking cover song. It's not even like he's doing a J&R original over here.
Oh, what's the song he plays? It's like the
Hippie Hippie Shake.
Hippie
Shake.
Right,
I don't know the actual name of the song.
And then he goes into a Disney song, right? Doesn't he at the end? Yeah, right. Yeah.
They're not paying you, Jesse and the Rippers, to come and play some fucking cover songs. And all those people are not going to sit there for it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
There's other things at the park.
These stores are open on Main Street when those fireworks are going off. They're going in there. They're getting cotton candy.
When the fireworks are going off, that's when you get on the rides. There's no fucking lines.
That's right.
That's a pro tip for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Danny asks Vicky to marry him during the fireworks. It's a little weird at first. She's like a little like, oh what? Okay, I guess.
You're the best I'm going to do.
If they pick me up for season 7, sure, I'll do it.
So Danny proposes to her in the fireworks. The fireworks go off. No. The fireworks go off, and it says, "Vicky, will you marry me?"
Right. She doesn't have a reaction at first.
Right. She's like, somebody's asking a girl named Vicky to marry them. I'm like, that's kind of dense for a reporter.
Whoa.
Do those exist? Are there actually fireworks that can say letters and shit?
I don't know. So. I've never seen that.
Hold up.
We're gonna find that out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We'll circle back on this.
Wow. So she says yes, and then everyone makes out. A lot of makeouts. DJ and Steve, Danny and Vicky, Becky
Kimmy
and Jesse.
Stephanie, it's weird.
Yeah, right.
Prince
Charming, right. Twins.
Yeah. Twins.
Baby.
We're in our kissing box.
Go to your kissing box. Just shut up for a while and go to your kissing box.
Chip and Dale and Greg's dad.
It's an old chipmunk 3-way.
That would scar you for life. Dad, no!
I thought you hated them.
Just let it happen, son.
Go from...
I'm going to internalize this
for at least
in front of the restaurant later.
What my father said at the end of that night.
Just like the end of the Wonder Years.
Listen, they respect me.
They respected me all night.
Multiple times.
Oh, man.
This is the best episode we've ever done, by the way.
Every time Greg's dad comes up, it's solid gold. Everything. All right.
By the way, so not only can you do that with fireworks, it's actually called lance works. It's specifically lance works or fireworks to depict signs, symbols, logos, or words that spell out names and messages. So it's apparently like a specialized firework thing. Yeah.
So Danny's on top of things. All right. That was Full House. There were positives, there were negatives.
Yeah.
Not
I don't know if it was the
favorite episode we watched.
I don't know if it was. Yeah.
No.
This is okay. So I didn't like this.
Sure.
But This is by far my favorite episode of Full House we've seen.
I was going to say the exact same thing. This, I even texted you guys right that I didn't hate it, and that's like such a like such a high lofty thing. Yeah. Right, that I can say about these Full House episodes. I even walked into my bedroom afterwards, like I didn't hate that Full House. You know, and it was like it wasn't that bad.
It's weird. I didn't hate that.
Right. It was still. I mean, I shouldn't even say it wasn't that bad. It was bad, but
was
like
bad.
The best of
the
bad.
I didn't leave pissed. So
no, not at all. No.
This is in a weird way a counter to the Family Matters episode, which I'll get to in a second.
Yeah.
I think this could have been one episode. I don't think it needed to be two.
God, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think they could have cut out most of the subplots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. I think that's the theme of this whole show.
Yeah, Ryan, you said about how like weak the B plots were, like kind of text to us. So I mean, you're 100% right.
Michelle runs away and then gets found in the same episode,
right?
And the marriage proposal thing happens. You cut out the whole Becky, Jesse thing, and they just play. Then we're good.
That's unbelievably stupid. The Becky and Jesse thing. Once again, another problem that could just be handled with adult conversations.
Talking, yes, right, exactly.
I thought Stephanie was completely miserable in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
The worst. It's apparently Stephanie's role to whine, in the show.
100%.
This was the whiniest I've ever seen her, and it was insufferable.
Yeah.
But I laughed a few times. I actually enjoyed the DJ keep seeing Steve thing. Like
that was fun.
Of the I like the Aladdin riff. I liked
I
where
she
stood up and screamed Steve's name when he got rolled over by the boulder.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Right.
I know you guys didn't, but I enjoyed the animation thing. And I just enjoyed seeing, they're at the Grand Floridian, one of my favorite hotels in Disney, which is something I like, and the Polynesian, another one I really like.
Right.
So I didn't hate this, but it was a bad episode. They're all bad. This show sucks.
Yeah. I thought this gave Bob Saget, we were talking about it earlier, like I felt like this gave him a little bit more to do other than like neurotic homeowner.
Yes.
So, I
hate his plot with it fit Danny's character to talk himself out of proposing.
Yes, right. And then
they
constantly
just didn't do it in funny ways.
Finding ways not to do it because of this, he's just a very neurotic guy. Right. So, if everything checked the box of his character very well, and he's a good actor, so I liked him doing stuff outside of his traditional role in this.
Me too.
Yes. All right,
not being freaked out because she's like 2 months older than him or something. Remember that one?
I think that was like
ridiculous.
One of the worst things this show's ever done.
That might be
even
one of the
worse
worst plot points I've
boxes.
ever heard of in my entire life.
So
that was
dumb.
like 10-minute B plot. Love that.
The dumbest thing ever. It's not like it was 5 years. It was 2 months.
Right.
This is also the first instance where I feel like they went for a day.
Yeah.
This is all basically takes place in one day.
Yeah.
Right.
They flew from San Francisco to Disney World for a day and then fly home.
Yeah. I can't tell you though, and Greg, I can't tell you when you get to Disney, you usually try to get there right when they open. That is one of the longest days of your life is when you're at Disney from the beginning to when the fireworks hit. It just feel physically just dead after that. Even if you had a great time. Right. I've had to drag my ass back to a hotel and just face plant on my bed and not wake up till the next morning. So,
yeah.
Yep. All right. We're moving on step by step. Season 5, episodes 22, 23. We're going to Disney World. The whole family visits Walt Disney World. JT and Rich argue over money, which how could that happen? JT is money. He's so good at business. We've seen it before.
He sold all those Christmas trees.
Right. The girls enter a singing contest.
Girls with guitars, daddy's little angel. Girls with guitars, what's the world coming to? Girls with guitars, mothers tend to worry about girls with guitars.
Helen, the grandma, shows up. I feel like Helen has some episodes here that happen.
What's
Frank's
her name?
mom. Oh, the actress. I don't know.
The actress. It's I gotta look it up.
She's somebody famous.
She's somebody famous. Yeah, she was on Petticoat Junction and a lot of the stuff in the 60s. Anyway, keep going.
So she shows up and says, I'm advancing you on your inheritance. And JT has a great moment. Says, I'm rich. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm giving you a vacation. And Carol and Frank are about to have a sexcation, which is going to be interrupted by this Disney trip. And she says, we could just not do the trip if you really want to go on your vacation instead. And JT goes, You're too old to have sex anyway.
That's a lie.
It's
That's
a
a
kid
goddamn
show.
lie with those two, by the way.
And they are boning up and down the street. All
June
over.
They
Lock
even
Hart,
make
by
a
the way.
joke about what is
Yeah.
it? The woodman and the forest nymph?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
Even the kids know about their role
JT
playing.
says
Right.
that.
And like Suzanne Summers actually does a really good job where it's like this nervous like glance to the left, like, oh fuck, they nailed it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They know about our cosplay sex.
I just looked it up, by the way. It's June Lockhart is the
Oh,
mom.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So they all go to Disney World. Frank, sorry, you're not getting any sex, Frank. Not in this episode. So they go to this nice hotel, which what was the hotel again?
The Old Key West.
Old Key West condo
Yep.
looking thing. Grandma's like, I'm busy. Like, you guys have fun. I am going on dates while I'm here. I once hooked up with Ricardo Montalban.
I like that.
Very funny.
Funny joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. So her and Khan had it on.
Yeah.
Rich is there. He shows up out of nowhere, and Frank's like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And also Flash. Do you remember anything
Who
about
the
this
fuck
guy?
is that?
Don't
My
remember.
gut tells me that this was during Cody's
Yeah.
college
yeah.
years.
Absolutely. Cody
he was,
was
traveling the
banished.
world. Yeah.
Cody
And
was
they needed
banished.
they needed a new Cody, and they
Yeah.
just didn't understand what made Cody funny.
Yeah,
Right.
he entered a kickboxing tournament for 3 years and never came back.
I wouldn't say I hated this guy. I really wouldn't. You know, he was annoying, but he was
Ooh.
just placed in a way. Like, at least he had a role. He had a purpose in all these episodes, which is more than you can say about some of these characters. Like
He starts
Brendan.
out bad and gets better.
Correct.
Yeah,
slightly.
Correct.
right.
My only issue is he sounds like he's doing a bad Michael J. Fox impression.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes.
That's what he's doing.
Yes,
That's
right.
100% what he's
Yes.
doing.
and it's like nauseatingly terrible.
He even looked like dresses like him. And
Right,
like
he
yes.
does. Right.
everything.
Are you telling me that like
Yeah.
that voice?
Also, his name is Flash Thompson, which is a fucking
Spider-Man.
character.
Yeah,
Like that's a Spider-Man character. Why are we couldn't come up with literally any other name?
Maybe they were
and
thinking
so he works for Frank.
he
Is that-
works for the construction company, but he's
Okay,
like a
all
real
right.
klutz. Apparently,
Okay.
I do not. I
Seems like
love. I adore the
only
show. I
quality
don't remember.
You don't want in a construction worker.
Right.
It's clumsy.
Right.
Why would you hire him in the first place, Frank? Anyway, so he's there. Flash is there. Rich is there. Do you have any? Have we done an episode with Rich?
Yes,
remember him.
briefly. I think he was in one of the ones we did. Very briefly, though.
The friend Rich. So
I mean,
guess
he's the voice of Zachary Binks from Hocus Pocus.
right.
He's
Yep.
Max Goof from a Goofy
Right.
movie and all that. So he has like very close Disney ties, which
He's in Full House
Yeah.
too, right?
Is
Isn't
he? I think
he's
he might.
like the rich kid in Full House, right?
Oh, is he? Yeah, I'm sure.
I think he's in Full House as well. I don't remember Flash.
No.
The Russians hold the world. This is where it gets crazy. The Russians hold the Guinness World Record for going on every ride, and we can't let that stand. This is America, motherfucker. Flash is going to break this record.
Damn commies.
This is so over the top that it works for me.
It does
Same.
work, right? Yeah, no,
You know?
it's fine. It
Like, if
actually
you're-
gives him something to do. So
right,
okay.
exactly.
If
If
this
you're gonna do something
was
stupid, this is go over the top.
if
Right.
this was Cody, this is like a home run ball,
Oh
maybe.
God!
Or
wow,
if
I never
if
thought
this,
about that.
if this is somebody else, if this is JT, this is like trying to impress a girl by getting the Guinness, like that. This could have been a home run, but it's Flash, so it's like,
Ryan, I think
Someone
you
said
nailed
it's a
it, man.
stupid Flash episode.
yeah,
Like even if it was JT or anybody else, like this
Right.
is like written for Cody. Like this would
It
be
is.
so good with him doing that.
maybe it was. Do you
It
think
probably
that was possible?
100%.
Like it was written like,
right.
oh, we have Cody. He's not going to do anything weird, right?
Right.
Oops,
Oh shit.
we need Flash. All right, so the idiots, Frank and Carol, brought a fucking baby to Disney World.
Yeah,
a
don't-
brand new baby.
Rookie
Dumb.
mistake. They never do.
Dumb move. Grandma and her date John Claude are gonna bang, so
Yeah.
she can't babysit anybody.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
upfront with
sorry, I'm dating this guy.
Yeah.
Frank, we get the funny little bit of everybody's going on rides, having a ball. Frank is cock blocked and has to hold all the bags, which is a funny little scene. Does it go into like musical for a minute? Does Rich start singing? They like come out of a ride and he starts singing the song
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
right.
Oh yeah. It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yo
yeah.
ho, yo ho.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
right.
starts doing that. They meet these girls and they're like, oh, maps are confusing. Which way do you
Classic
turn
women, you know.
No. Granted, at that age, that level of dumb would have been something Mark would have been all about.
it? Find the dumb ones. JT all about that. He's like, he puts on a weird voice and everything.
Yeah.
Then goes, hey, I'm JT Disney.
I love that.
I'm rich. I'll take you to an expensive lunch.
Right. Just dives right into the worst,
JT Disney.
biggest lie he can possibly think of.
How are you planning to get out of this?
Yeah.
Like, if there's a genuine connection or you ever want to talk to these people again, you can never get out of this. He's great at business, so I'm assuming that this is going to work out great. He's going to spend their apartment money.
Yes.
How much money do you need for an apartment?
Right.
You need a security deposit and that's it.
Right. Because we established at the end that there's at a part where he thinks he has $900 left, right?
Right.
Which means that he had to have more than that going in, which I feel like in 1996 probably would have gotten you an apartment at that point.
Oh, for sure.
It's a
Yeah.
down payment on a fucking house
Right.
in 1990.
How many floors do you want with that?
And we're talking
Whatever you say, Mr. Disney.
Talked
Whole
about
castle,
it.
not a problem.
Yeah.
Disney's expensive as hell. So, like, one dinner, one lunch, we're talking a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he gets a limo in Disney that picks him up
That'll be
from.
expensive.
It comes into the park and picks him up. He ordered it. He's blowing all the apartment money. Rich is like, you got this under control, right? How are you trusting this man? Flash is getting ready to do his thing, and Mark is going to help him, and Brendan is going to help him. Brendan's here. He's here.
The
What-
sun! It
His
burns!
role in this episode is to stand there with popcorn in his hand.
And
No,
low main.
no. Even
I just-
more Brendan. His
Yeah.
role is to stand in line and
Yeah.
wait until Flash gets there and then step out of line so Flash can go on the rides.
With
I just
speaking
imagine
no
the
lines.
third unit director.
Yeah.
Great job, Brendan.
Yeah.
You're fucking nailing it. You're really chewing up the scenery in this one.
Today we need you to stand there.
Yeah.
The fucking intern with a Sony Handycam.
What's my motivation? You're
I don't
standing.
know. You got popcorn.
Right.
It's,
And you want to give it away. But don't say
Yeah.
anything. Don't say a word.
Don't you
Brendan.
ever have a
Don't
line.
you
Don't you
talk.
ever say a word. Just look
There-
happy.
There is a basement in Disney World. I swear to God, you were going there.
Oh, we're putting you back.
there is
in
a basement
Yes.
underneath the Magic Kingdom. The whole
Right.
tunnel system.
Yeah,
Oh
seriously.
my god.
It's super cool.
So Mark says you got not only do you have to ride all the rides, you have to eat at all the restaurants and buy something from every gift shop.
You know how expensive that is?
Oh
Even a
my
fucking
God.
pin is going to be like $5.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Insane.
Ridiculous.
Mark says, "Don't worry, I got your back. Disney wants the title back on American soil."
That might
Maybe.
be true.
Yeah, I'm not saying
could
maybe.
actually-
I kind of, by the way, this was fine for Mark. Like this,
Yeah.
this once again, I like episodes that have people doing things that like they're just giving them roles, but like
Yeah.
that's fine. Like what he did, he was funny at parts. It was fine. No
He strikes me
problem.
as the type of character who would find a way to not
Right.
be in the sun.
Right. Yes. Right. He's
He's an inside boy.
Yes.
the guy in
Uh,
the chair.
we also know about his love for America from the last episode and his publications that he gets in the mail or
That's
whatever
right.
it was. So he loves America and he
America
hates,
United.
he hates
Dare
the
I
Russians
say,
until
America first.
2020, 2016. Then he loves the Russians, right?
Right.
It's a little reverse. So we get montages of Flash going on rides. Mark's in the control room directing traffic. Flash has a cell phone in this episode.
Yeah.
It's a lot
right.
going on here. A lot of technology.
We saw a laptop in the last episode. We got a cell
Yeah,
phone.
a cell
Fucking
phone.
future boys.
Yeah.
Control room, control panels. Frank and Carol are finally going to get it on. They're ready to get it on. They've got the baby down. And JT bursts in, says, "I hate Rich. I'm going to sleep in the bathtub."
I've done
I'm gonna
that.
sleep in your bathtub.
I've had
Like,
sex in that very specific bathtub.
oh, son, we're gonna use that.
No, it wasn't me and my dad and the chipmunks.
Oh, things have gotten really weird.
I call Dale.
Which one of you is Chip and which one of you is
Wait.
Dale?
You've had sex in that very
Oh, I
specific
see.
bathtub, or Frank Lambert had sex in that bathtub?
No, I did.
Oh,
No, like that.
okay.
I'm serious. Like that condo is the one we've stayed in. Like
Oh.
that
There
whirlpool.
you go.
I've
It's good.
experienced every inch of it.
Uh,
Frank
keep the
Lambert, we got
mascot
our
hat
own
on or
Frank.
off?
Everybody comes into the room.
Yeah,
They're all,
Go ahead.
they're gonna ruin it. They're all ruining the sexy time.
I like the what was it? Who gets in the middle of it? Is it Flash? Rich.
Yes, yes, yes.
Patrick Duffy, man.
Frank's delivery of
Yes.
"Get Out."
Got me
He's so
real
funny.
good. Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Get out.
Now it's the country music B plot. Let's skip right over this shit. Karen is finally gonna get her big break.
This
She's
is
getting-
the most we've seen of Karen out of the 11 episodes we've
That's
done.
true.
I think she's supposed to sing. I think that's a thing. A
Is
plot.
that her thing?
I think that's one of her
I always thought it
things.
was beauty, right? But I guess she also wants to be a star, like a
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
all right.
Definitely. JT and Rich run out of money. Mr. Disney's broke. He only has $11, not 900. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then they fight about it and immediately go to, we're not friends anymore. Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. It escalates quickly. Then we go to episode 2. No bathroom breaks for Flash. He can't even pee. He gets in line for Indiana Jones and it's postponed. A kid's very sad. So we get the exact same fucking thing that happens
Right.
in Full House. He goes and becomes Indiana Jones.
It's weird.
time for real.
It's almost like shot for shot.
It is
Right,
almost
exactly.
exact.
Right.
Exact.
Even where like the spears come up from the ground
Yes.
and he does like the recoil, it's literally shot for shot.
It's exactly the same. The girls get ready for the talent show and they practice. Karen's being a bossy,
Mm-hmm. She's being
being
a
a
Michelle.
bossy asshole. She's doing a Michelle, and then she goes, "You're just backup singers anyway. I don't need your help." Because she wants them to just practice for hours and hours on end. They're like,
Yeah, I'm
"We're
not
at
going to go
Disney
to
World.
fucking
Yeah.
Disney World and work on a dance routine with you.
This doesn't
not.
look like an Avatar line. I'm not going to stay here all fucking day.
You are not a breathing dragon, Karen.
Yeah.
If you would breathe on me and I could ride you around, yeah."
If you applied yourself, you would.
I can't smell Pandora while singing this song. All I smell is your sweat.
So Karen goes up for her big song. Why would you even go? If you were like pissed off at her, why would you go watch her at the talent
Yeah,
show?
they
I
were
don't
very
know.
supportive. Give them that.
Yeah, they still go and watch her, and she has stage fright
Mhm.
and can't sing. So get out
Which
of
is
here.
stupid.
Mhm.
Like if
Right.
you want to be a fucking movie star or whatever,
And
be like,
she's
well, I can't act in
always
front of people.
Basic shit. You're right.
she's
right.
always got people around her, right? That's
and she
the-
loves the attention. Like,
Right,
wasn't that like
that's the
her
So what-
thing? Yeah.
What is she worried about anyway? So the girls say, "All right, fine, we'll help you out. Like, let's do it." And they sing "Girls with Guitars,"
Uh-huh.
and it's a winner. Everybody loves it.
Sure is a banger.
That song
Yeah.
sucks,
Banger.
except I woke up this morning with the song stuck in my head, and it's been torture all fucking day.
Just that one part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana really belts it as a backup singer, doesn't she?
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Flash and JT go on the Tower of Terror. Here we go. First one of these.
I do like that ride.
Oh, it's great.
I like it. I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. We've talked about that before on this, and they all they have like little nowadays. It's the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Back then, I don't think it was.
Okay.
And they put all the references to like the TV show sprinkled about. So if you're just like walking through while you're waiting in line, if you're just walking through the lobby, you would never know. But if you see like the broken glasses from, or
Right.
like the tub and there's like dolls in it, and it was just like little things like that I really appreciated. So
Yeah.
I like that ride.
People
That's one
love
of my
that
favorite
ride.
rides.
That's one of the best, right?
Yep.
And it's one of the best lines. Like that.
Yes,
Even though
yes.
it's relatively boring, just walking through that that sort of like haunted garden and stuff.
Right,
Great
right.
line.
I like the boiler room too. Like
Oh,
when you're
for
at the
sure.
bottom, that's really cool. Yeah, this is our first time we get to see the
guy.
Tower of Terror attendant.
The guy.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see him again too.
We see him
Right.
twice and almost the exact same lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar to Indiana Jones. So Flash and JT go on Tower of Terror, and Flash is like, he got a lot of other friends, so I guess you don't need Rich. And he's like, I don't have any. JT's like, I don't have any other friends. Like, what?
Nobody likes
That
me.
whole thing's really funny. It's like, well, you haven't known him that long. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
actually, we met the first day in kindergarten. It's
Right.
like, really funny stuff.
Yep. Flash. He's smart when he needs to be.
Right. But you can just
Uh,
imagine Cody being that. Like that. This was so written for Cody.
JT and Rich make up. They're back together. And they say, we're already sleeping together, so we might as well make this work.
Good line.
Of course, and then they have to no homo it. which
Right.
is
You're
like,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live up to it. Just
you
homo
could-
it out.
Just go for
like
it.
You could just let that line exist. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine. Fireworks show. Grandma says, I'm done. I need a night off. I need a night off.
That bed is just collapsed.
Yeah.
There's nothing right now.
You guys can go to my condo and take over for tonight.
Right. Just
And
flip the
then,
mattress.
yeah. I
Is
wonder
that a
what.
conversation parents have with their kids,
No.
like adult
No,
kids?
but like honestly
No.
though, with like the way the Frank is, I feel like that kind of works. Like his mom
Right.
is just as
She
weirdly
just knows.
Well,
like,
I'm trying to
starved
think
as-
of like how my parents would present that to me. Is like, oh, I'm sure you guys probably want some alone time. Like, I feel like I could see parents saying that to me as an adult.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? No, Mark's giving me the no face.
I've just never had it happen to me. Like I've never.
Right.
I've had like my mom when Evelyn couldn't watch herself. Like I have my mom say like, "Oh, I'll watch Evelyn for the afternoon," but there's no like. I don't think there was any implication that we were
Right.
supposed to like have alone time at the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was just like I'll just take your kid.
I feel like that is an experience I've had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So she gives up the condo. They're going to get it on. Flash the next day. Turns out he didn't make it because he was Indiana Jones, but he's got a second chance. And we get he has 3 hours left to break the record. And we get we even get the Rocky music and America. The end. He does it.
Hooray!
And gets like a celebratory, like everyone is cheering him on. Like
Which is weird.
it's
Right.
weird. Everyone is not doing Disney World stuff. They're like behind velvet ropes and cheering.
Somebody went back to their hotel that they paid $400 a night for, bought some poster boards to make
Yeah,
themselves a Flash
right.
Thompson sign.
Yeah, because
Like,
he's so well known
go Flash,
on
go.
the site.
Mhm.
Yeah. What
I think
the
about
hell?
those extras. Like who were those people? Were they just Disney World patrons that day? And they were like, you want to be in a TV show? Or
Has
did
Yeah,
to be.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah.
Here,
I mean,
hold
do
this
they-
sign.
they have to tell that story, right? It's like, oh, grandma was on an episode of Step by Step when I was 7.
I know
I
about
was the
that
one
show from
screaming,
this.
"Go Flash, go!"
I know about that show from a podcast I listened to.
Oh, welcome aboard.
Yeah. Honestly,
that-
though, once again, I don't want to go back to wrestling, but like that's when WCW did their shows there. They would just bring in guests from
Right.
the
Right.
park. They just
People
wanted to
who
get
had
out and
no idea.
right.
Yeah.
They just wanted to get out of the sun and hang out for an hour. So yeah, I always assumed those were just rando park guests who just happened to be there when they were filming.
And
Yeah.
then they get to see
Hold this
Kevin
sign,
Nash.
lady.
Kevin Nash.
Also, I like Patrick Duffy looking so unenthused at the end. He's just like, "Oh Jesus, I got like an hour to make this flight. Like, just wrap this
Right.
shit up."
What is going on here, Flash? And now I got to go to work with you still.
Yeah.
Not their best work. I like the Flash thing, but it could have been way better.
Yeah. Also, once
JT
again,
Disney is funny.
simple, like Frank and Carol, like you're fucking adults, man.
Yeah.
First off, Disney has daycare. I mean,
Right,
you literally
right.
just take the baby
Also-
there for
Yeah.
a couple hours. Two,
Right.
you're adults. Go rent a room for the night. Like-
Dana, you've even gone out of your way. Dana is 20. She can watch the kid for
Right.
an hour, you know?
Right. Like Dana, it's our anniversary. We
Right.
we want to go have some dinner. We're gonna go and see a show.
Right,
And
right. Just leave it at that.
right.
Right.
There's a million. Every one of those kids, except for Brendan, could watch that baby for 4 hours.
You definitely don't want Brendan to take it into its layer, into Brendan's
No.
layer.
No. How the daycare's right in the basement here. It's perfect.
Just a
All right.
shoddily made sign in crayon. Just a daycare tacked to the door.
There's no kids in there. There's
just-
nobody in there.
They're just dolls with their eyes cut out.
Are those nails on the ground?
Yeah.
Is that broken glass in a bucket? You want them to play with broken glass?
It's part of the ambiance.
Kids are hardcore these days.
All right, Boy Meets World, season 3, episode 21, the happiest show on earth. Here we go again. Corey realizes. Here we go again.
This is a different time, right? Like this isn't the same like time they've been broken up in the last couple
Oh,
ones.
it's
we've
another
seen.
breakup.
It's not?
Corey.
No, I don't think so because they
It's
look older in the other one.
They're
way
younger.
older. Yeah, they're way younger here.
Oh my god.
That was season 6 or 5.
Right,
This is
yes.
season
How is
3.
this happening?
I don't know. But they broke up, and Corey realizes breaking up with Topanga was a mistake.
Me. The more they chase me, the more I get turned off.
Topanga,
Reno, what is it with your friend?
he's just showing how much he loves you. This one was my idea.
We start on Chubby's, the delicatessen that they eat lunch in / nightclub that they hang out in here. It's like a secrets, if you will, if you're from this area. a real banger. The local roller skating rinks dance club, if you don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure every town has something
Oh
similar
my
to secrets.
God, where
Yeah.
like 9-year-olds dance with each
Yeah.
other. It's super weird. You ever go there? You ever do one of
Oh
those?
God, yes, yeah. Was that the same one that was? The roller skating one, right? That's what
Yeah.
that was. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Guptles roller skating.
Yeah, I was
rink.
gonna say, is it
Guptles.
Guptles? I remember going
Yep.
to Guptles for
Yep.
dates.
Dates.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and I remember
There
shit,
was another
Northern
one.
Lights had like
yes.
a teen night.
Yes.
Yes.
For like
yes.
I think it was-
16.
Yeah,
or
I feel like it was
something?
sponsored by Fly 92.
Sneaky Pete's
Yeah.
had a teen night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Sneaky. Sneaky Pete's just sounds so bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Mom, will you drop me off at Sneaky Pete's? We're
No.
gonna eat mozzarella sticks.
Some legal shit going on there. It's called Sneaky Pete's.
A
Come
guy named
on.
Brandon runs that place.
Oh my God. So Chubby's is one of those. Corey's single and he's ready to fucking mingle. He's dating everybody in the entire wherever they are,
Man.
high school John Adams class. He's
He
after them
just-
all.
Goes from girl to girl, man. like,
I thought Corey was supposed to be a nerd.
yeah, no.
Like,
He's cool in the beginning, right? And he slowly becomes more nerdy each season, right? And weirder.
except when he was drunk. That was like fun, Corey. I
Cool
like that
Corey.
Corey.
Yeah,
right.
cool Corey. So he makes out with some girl and
oh my
he
God, he broke up with Topanga in that fucking episode too.
he's always doing it. They're always breaking up with each other.
This
So
is
he-
literally the plot of every episode we've seen of this show, except for the
Apparently.
Thanksgiving one.
Except for anyone that involves Vader. No, even the one that did involve Vader had him doing that.
Yeah.
You're right.
They like put their bygones aside to have
Yes,
Thanksgiving dinner.
because like it was our Sweet 16 party. Oh my God, Greg.
Right.
Oh, that was that wasn't a breakup though.
Yeah.
That was
No,
just
they
a
did get
fight.
into
They
a
just had a
fight.
Yes.
They fight a lot. So he's kissing a girl and he calls her Topanga. Ooh, Topanga. She does not like that. She's
There's
not a
no way to
fan.
cover that one up.
yeah. Right.
No, I didn't say another girl's name. I said
I meant Shishmanga.
I said
Raprenga.
tapioca. I thought for
Yeah,
dessert.
Panga.
tapioca, right. I was
Yeah.
thirsty and hungry.
Whatever that is.
Oh my God. Mr. Turner, the English teacher. Someday we'll get into him because he's on there. He's kind of cool. And then he just gone.
Oh,
He's
really?
out of there. He
I
disappeared.
kind of vaguely
Doesn't
remember
he
him
die
now
in a
that once he showed
motorcycle
up.
accident.
Yeah, and then they try to cover it up with like he had a motorcycle accident
What?
back in the day, and that's why he's not here.
Well, let's do that episode. Do they break up in that one too?
Probably. It's probably right after the screen.
I can't be with you if Mr. Turner's dead.
Our love was all based on our English teacher.
Fine, Corey.
So he's like giving awards out to people, and like all these smart kids get to go to Disney World for their
What?
poems or essays or whatever. What
Seriously.
the fuck?
They would have sent
Also,
us to
why
like.
is it? It's like he's the English teacher, but then they all go and look at dolphins.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time looking at those dolphins.
Right.
Right. Like maybe if it was like a science thing, and then they got to go and
Right.
look at marine biology.
Maybe this
This show
guy's pulling double
sucks.
duty or something.
It's just like it's also amazing that you're in high school and then you won an award and they send you to Disney, like a paid
Of
trip
all
to
things.
Disney
Like
World.
the next day.
Right. Like we
We're
would have
outta
gone to
here.
like Utica. Like that,
Yeah.
that would have been our, congratulations on writing your 2-page essay in 8th grade. Hope you enjoy tomato pie, bitch.
What was the
Essay,
town
now
you
get
went
on the
to
bus.
on that college trip, Mark?
Lowell.
Where
Lowell.
Lowell. You get
Forever-
to go to Lowell, Massachusetts.
Forever burned in my mind sitting in that one towny bar. It's like all 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my God, Mr. Turner, why did you send us here?
Next to the factory.
So Hot Ronnie, who's famous guy who's in Step by Step as well.
Yes. Oh, you're right.
As a hot guy.
Yeah.
Him and
He's in
Topanga.
an episode of Full House too, I think, right?
Yeah, he did it all.
Was he on an episode of Making the Band?
He maybe.
Yeah, he was Sweet Lou.
Oh
But he
no.
was crammed in the hot boy car.
Oh no, he was.
Yeah, he was one of the hot
he-
boys.
Yeah, he was.
That
in
was
the-
his shin you saw as Sweet Lou drove by.
He was up front. He was up front in the hot boy bit.
Ooh, primo seating.
What's it called with you when you're the first wife in a polygamous relationship?
Bottom bitch.
The mother wife? I don't know what it's called. There's like a name for it,
Mother
right?
wife.
Move over. I need to use the pedals. Move over.
I'll go with mother wife.
Mother wife. Oh, it sounds so gross. So Hot Ronnie and Topanga are going to be on this trip together. So look out. Not good. And Corey and Eric share a room. And Eric's like, you want me to give you advice on Topanga? Jesus Christ. Just stop moping around here. And he has a painting of her above his bed. Is that?
Yeah,
That's so weird.
it is
It's a
weird.
painting of Topanga above his bed. So he's like, you should just go to Florida and get your woman. He's
Good advice
like,
to tell your 14-year-old brother.
yeah. So
Just
he's
get
like,
on a plane.
don't worry, I'll cover for you. I already got it all set up. I've got a fake Corey, like stuffed person that I'm gonna carry around the school and pretend is you, and it will work. Everyone will fall for it, including go to class with it, because that happens. Sean says he's coming too because that's what the show is.
He's contractually
and-
obligated.
Corey's like, it's not even a problem. I'm just gonna have a conversation. This is actually like one of those things where like it is good. He's like, I'm gonna go have a conversation with Topanga and I'm gonna get this all fixed because it's really it's not that big of a deal. It'll take 5 minutes and we'll get it all squared away. But
Right.
the
We don't have
that
to do this elaborate, wacky
Right.
plan that you just
Right.
came up with.
I can fix this right now by going and talk to her. No, because the girl just shows up. The same girl from the beginning shows up and kisses Corey because she thinks he's giving the speech to her.
I'm so sick of
And-
this fucking plot point.
And Topanga sees this and she gets pissed. Then
It's
we
so
go to
easy.
I
Hey, actually, I'm sorry, but that's not really welcome.
Yeah.
Conversation over, and now you can go talk to the girl you really like.
But
but
conversely, Mafia Florida plane trip? I mean,
Right. Uncle
Yeah.
Nicky
that
sets up
seems easy.
some kind of mail plane that they can go sit on and go to Florida. And then we catch them at dolphins. A lot of dolphins.
Yep.
We get the how are we ever going to find them? And they drive by gimmick, or they
Made me laugh.
drive right
Yeah.
by and their backs are turned. Very funny. Eric carrying around the fake Corey, and Mr. Feeney's like, what are you doing to your
Hysterical.
brother?
Yeah.
Stuffing
right.
him into the locker. Why are you doing that? And he's like, oh, you what?
I
You
like
saw
that
that?
Corey is like, no one will believe that's me. And immediately
Feeney.
everyone believes
Yeah,
that this dummy
right.
is him.
Like
and it's-
Sean high fives the dummy.
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Like, what's going on, buddy? Like that was good. That was funny.
Feeney, the smartest man on the show, falls for
Yeah,
it too.
very-
Hysterical.
It is good.
It's a good little bit. That doesn't happen enough. Like it should have been there a little more, maybe. He says, Eric, do you think I'm a dummy? I know that's your brother. That's a funny line. They stand in line for a churro. We're back to Florida. They stand in line for a churro, and then we find out that the dolphins that they're seeing, the English class going to see dolphins. One of the dolphins is gonna die because her
Too sad.
die. Dolphin's gonna die because
Yeah.
she lost her mate.
Yeah.
So
The
she's
also
gonna die.
the dolphin handler was what's her name from Home Improvement?
Yo, that girl
Oh.
was good looking.
Heidi. Yeah, right.
Wow.
Like the
I didn't know
full-time
that
girl.
was her.
Yeah,
but
that's her. Yeah.
I
Oh,
was I thought that was going to be a thing.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought Mr.
She's
Turner
too-
was going to fall in love with
Yeah.
Dolphin Girl.
Instead, he got chipmunks.
Yeah.
God damn it! You're ruining my
Bookmark
dolphin
that-
experience.
Bookmark that churro thing in your mind because I'm going to come back to it.
Okay.
All right. This girl that keeps kissing Corey is Kristen, and she does it again here,
She's the fucking worst.
and
Yeah.
just keeps ruining everything for Corey. She kisses him in front of Topanga again. The boys have nowhere to live, so they sleep on the Splash Mountain ride.
Which you can just do.
You can just stay in the park all night and
Right.
sleep on Splash Mountain.
That would be a low on. If I had to sleep on a ride, that's low on my
Of course,
list.
That's the worst.
Right.
It's all
Carpet,
wet and damp and
carpet.
shit.
Exactly. Give me the Haunted Mansion one. That's all.
And there's
Sleep in
a
a coffin.
sleep in a coffin. At least it's dark.
I know all the places there. That's how I jumped out. So, I mean,
It's my proposal nook.
Pop out of a coffin.
Yeah.
There's a montage of them, the boys trying to catch up to the crew of the kids, and it's fun, kind of fun. Corey dresses up as Aladdin, with more Aladdin stuff.
yeah.
He paints a photo, or he does like the caricature painting of hot guy Ronnie and Topanga.
This is a little funny.
Yeah. Right.
We're
I
back
like this
at
whole bit actually.
yeah,
So,
we're back at the sea of whatever. What is that place called?
Yeah.
The Living Sea.
The Living Sea.
Right.
We're back
Almost
there.
the exact same shot we got from Full
Everything's
House.
the same.
Like
Yes.
even the same table.
Yeah.
It's the same table, same fish.
Yep.
Ronnie tries to kiss Topanga, and she's like, well, "What are you doing, hot Ronnie? Don't kiss me."
Hey, hot Ronnie. No. How
Hey, you
out
know-
of character.
Sweet Lou and his Hot Boy Civic is in Orlando.
Right. Yes.
O-Town!
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, Ronnie was sad. That's how he met
Oh,
up with Lou,
full
right?
circle.
He got sad about this rejection, and then
Yeah.
just come here, son.
Topanga doesn't love me. Well, son, I could take you to a place where all the girls love you.
Have you ever
Have you ever
choreographed
ridden in a
danced?
blimp?
Have you? My blimp business is failed. You ever blimped before? You haven't lived till you've blimped.
The reimagining of Pinocchio.
Kristen again fucks things up for Corey, and then he goes to look at dolphins and meets up with Dana is that it?
I
Dana
guess.
Foster.
Why is Dana there?
Why is Dana
Right,
there?
right.
Is this the same trip?
No, there's no chance.
There's no way.
Because if that was the case, then they had to have a scene where Dana gets upset with Thing and says, "Well, I'm gonna go look at the dolphins."
Look at these fucking dolphins.
So tired of you, Karen.
My parents are always trying to bone as forest rangers. I'm gonna go talk to a sad dolphin who wants to kill itself.
Very normal. Oh shit, Ben Savage is there.
Oh, you.
I know you said that this is characterized as Dana, but there's literally no chance. That's a coincidence, man.
Her name at the end of the credits said Dana. Like, I don't know what else you want me to
So
say.
I mean, is this the
Weird.
Dana origin? Like, when did this happen?
It's like
Because she
Wolverine
does look
origins.
older. You're right. Like she looks.
She looks
than-
older. She has
Yeah,
different
right.
hair. It's like flippy on the bottom. It like flips out.
It looks like she does later. Like in the later. The Step by Step only runs for like 2 more years after what we just saw. But
Right.
it does look like toward the end. You know,
It looks
So,
like the end. Yeah.
Very
Very weird. Very
Suicidal
weird.
Dolphin Zone.
Of all the people to bring in, too, it's her.
Yeah,
Like I
Dana.
like her character, but why?
Yeah.
Why her? I guess, because she likes animals or something, and she's like animals are
Does
like
she?
people.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Amber, the dolphin.
Who just let her in?
Right.
Also,
Don't know.
I'm just here feeding the dolphins. Like you can't go anywhere in
no.
Disney.
No, they
That's
don't
off
you don't
limits.
Just
They
walk
can't
in
do
and
that.
start
Yeah.
throwing fish around.
Right.
It's like the beginning of a scene where the person's about to like heel turn and steal a dolphin in front of you. Like I think that Dana was trying to steal that fucking
Right.
dolphin, right?
You're the only one who'll ever love me.
I only hate men. I don't hate dolphins. Come on.
She feeds the dolphin. He feeds the dolphin. He talks about some stuff that charms Topanga, who sees it all. The dolphins are at Epcot. Is that
Yeah.
real?
The living
Yeah.
sea.
The living sea.
Oh, it's still the living sea. Okay.
Yeah.
lot of living sea. My God.
Were
Anyway,
they like trying to compete with SeaWorld at that point? Because SeaWorld has
They
nothing
must
to do
have.
with Disney,
Must
right?
have been.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Okay,
They must
right.
have. So Core, she chases him out. They make out in front of Epcot with all the water fountain shit, and it's all good. And then he comes back home, and his parents are like, "You are such a fucking asshole. You
Where the
left.
fuck were you?
You
for
left
like a week and a half.
Yeah. Where were you?" And Morgan's like, "Oh, you're gonna get in more trouble than I ever did when I said the word asshole," and they bleep it. And I like this part. It's funny.
Hysterical.
Very
So funny.
Very out of left
Yeah.
field for this goddamn show, but
Bleeped.
real funny.
Very, very
Hilarious.
funny. Yes.
Morgan
Oh.
never does anything great.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that was good.
See, that's how to
Then-
save Brendan. Just
Yeah,
have,
right.
like,
Have
this
him swear and bleep it
foul-mouthed,
out.
like
You two fucking again?
big old stogie.
Oh my God.
Fucking hell!
Don't you ever stop.
Dana looking good in that dress.
Smack.
Me, Brendan.
Oh my god, we saved the character.
He's fixed.
Yeah.
You can come out of the basement. You.
Come
You're fine. You can come back.
Where the pussy at? All right, get back down.
Nope, nope,
Get
nope.
back
Too
down.
far.
You're
Too far.
Too much.
Too far.
Where them chipmunks at?
Back to the nails.
I like this part a lot too. I love the Eric part. Like the rest of the
Me
show
too.
and this one,
Yeah.
not great. Eric's great. He comes
I had
in.
really weird feelings about this one.
Oh yeah, Eric comes in like cocky as fuck, thinking he pulled this off and he's out scot free. And then Feeney comes in with a fake Corey that he buried in his rose garden. What the hell? Like I dug this fucking thing up you buried in my yard. And he's like, oh, okay, well I guess I'm grounded now. Oh, very funny.
I kind of like just taking it in stride. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, well, all right. I thought I got away with it. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I like
How
how
long
Corey.
would it take to bury that thing in
Yeah,
the
right.
ground?
Seriously,
Oh my god!
I had to dig a hole for a rose bush and almost died at the end.
Yeah.
I can
Oh my
imagine
god!
digging a body-sized hole.
So that was a lot of cons, maybe a couple pros, but
A lot of
boy,
cons. I'll
rough.
tell you, my issue with this episode is that it didn't do fucking anything with Disney.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
This could have been anywhere. Like the
And-
other ones felt like ads for Disney. It showed all the cool magical things you could do, experience the
All the
rides and
rides,
the
yeah, right.
food and all this stuff. Yo ho yo, like all
Right.
of that shit. This one was just Disney was just sort of like in the background. They don't go on a single ride. They don't
Yeah.
fucking do anything that
They
you can do.
they do
They
the
sleep on
montages.
well, they sleep on the
they sleep
Splash
on-
Mountain
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
But
that
here's
thing
the
at
thing.
the shower. Yeah.
This could have just been like at the local aquarium. Like it didn't. You're right. It didn't need to
Right.
be at Disney. You know.
And
Yeah.
that what I wanted to bring up about the churro thing
Yeah.
is that was the only like direct reference that I felt like it was to Disney, and it was a dig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, yeah, we
Two
waited in line
long
for an hour and a
lines.
half just to buy a churro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, Disney World really sucks.
Meanwhile, we're fucking sneaking around the park at night. We can steal whatever food we
do whatever the
want.
fuck
Right.
we want. If we wait an hour, this churro's free.
All these churros in the ground, free,
Ground churros.
seasoned.
All right, there's one more. Family Matters episode or season 6 episodes 22 and 23. On a trip to Disney World, Steve transforms himself into his alter ego and proposes marriage to Laura. Carl decides to quit his job and move the family down to Florida.
Myra! Hi, Laura. Where's Steven? How come you're not Steven?
I can explain, Myra. Come on. Myra, Laura and I are engaged to be married.
I'm sorry. I thought you said you and Laura were engaged.
I did. Myra, I'm sorry, but I'm never going to turn into Steve Urkel again.
This one is all the things I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the Stefan
I
Raquel
was say,
machine.
yeah, it's our first Stefan
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Been waiting for this.
Do we want to break down, or we'll get to it with like who Stefan is?
He is the cool version of Steve Urkel,
Right.
Yeah,
but he has to
he's-
be.
He's genetically different. It's a completely different person.
Right.
Is the premise?
Yes, right. The
I like how that
machine-
gets pointed out a little bit toward
Yeah.
this episode of how completely insane this idea is.
Why did this happen?
Yeah.
We can go right there. Do you think like Jaleel White was like, I can't be this nerd all the time.
Yes.
Like, please
It's
give
exactly
me.
that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It was like, guys, please let me just be myself for an episode.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I
Figure
be
it
like?
out and make
Can
it
I be like
happen.
a cousin or something?
Yeah.
Can I
like-
not have the next 3 decades be typecasted after the
Right,
show ends?
right,
Guess
right.
what? Didn't help. But
No, but he's
Give it a
selling his
shot.
own. He's selling weed now.
he's
so
selling
all
weed.
right.
Yeah,
he's
right.
all good.
Snoop.
So he comes in and he says, "I have news. I'm going to Disney World." And I was like, "Oh, okay." First he says, "I have news," and then it was like, "We don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
We're playing chess right now. We don't care about you." And he's like, "Well, I'm taking you all to Disney World," and then they all get excited. Of course, he's bringing his Stefan Raquel machine to an inventors contest for what was the name of the magazine again? It's like Inventors something monthly, and the guy is super weird. The inventor guy.
He's somebody, right? I feel like he was in
He's
like
gotta
Revenge
be.
of the Nerds or something.
Yeah,
he's
Wait, you're
gotta
talking
be.
about the main. Oh yeah, no, he definitely was in. Yeah, right.
There's a very funny line where he says, we've talked about how Steve Urkel's parents hate him
Yeah.
and abandoned him, basically. He's like, my parents refused to travel with me, so I'll take all of you, the Winslows, instead.
They like cover for his expenses when he goes on vacation to get him away from him. Yeah, I
Oh
thought that was
my
funny.
God, his parents hate him so much. They won't even go see his prize invention get get an award. That's how much they hate him. Grandma says, Carl doesn't want to go to Disney. He's too busy.
Right.
Grandma says, well, your dad wanted to take you, and he was on his deathbed said, I wish I'd taken him. And of course, it's like, all right, well, if daddy wanted me to go to Disney, then I'll go. And then Harriet's like, that doesn't make any sense. And grandma's like, yeah, it was a lie.
Yeah.
So
I like
they're in cahoots together.
Yeah.
Eddie and Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo are driving to Orlando together. Steve, very funny. He's for some reason they let him drive the van or whatever rental car. They let him drive, and there's a hilarious luggage spot where he like runs over a cart of luggage and comes out, and he's trying to help the guys pick up the luggage, and they're trying to help him pick up the luggage, and it's just like a hot mess of luggage flying everywhere. It's a very funny physical scene
Yep.
of him and like 4 guys trying to pick up luggage. Steve bumps into that guy, Martin Fisher. He's the publisher of Amateur Inventors Weekly,
There it
who is
is.
sponsoring
Yeah.
this contest. More luggage gags, more falling, bags and stuff like that. Carl is all about work, trying to crack some case. He's a cop. He's trying to get some guy locked up that he's been chasing. But then he goes to Magic Kingdom and he gets just completely swept up in the entire Walt Disney World experience. And we get some very nice overhead shots and sweeping cameras and stuff here again. And then we do montages of Carl having fun at Disney, which is very funny. He's dancing
Love it.
with the
Yeah.
characters. He's getting like the food. He's having a blast. Waldo and Eddie are driving the wrong way. They're not going to O-Town. They're going to Canada.
Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
Yada. Yep.
We see the Epcot. This is a infomercial for Epcot. And we see the inventors are going to present their inventions. So there's 3 inventions. One is a car in a briefcase,
Yep.
which is kind of cool.
Done
Good
by
invention.
Squiggy.
That guy
Yeah,
is
yeah.
chewing it. He
Right.
is chewing that scenery.
Yeah.
The other one is the quickie shelf. Is that what it was called? The quickie shelf. It's basically a fucking microwave.
Yeah, it's a microwave.
You just drop food in the top that's uncooked and then it cooks it. The judges are wearing jumpsuits because they're super fancy scientists. So they have ridiculous neon colored jumpsuits.
I think those are the outfits that the Disney employees wear in that area.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, my gut. If I had to guess, I would say those 3 judges
Wow.
were just Disney employees.
And see, that's funny because like when I saw that, I don't think that exists anymore. That innovations things. I think it's something else entirely.
Really?
It does, and it sucks.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah. So like that was a huge thing for them
Yeah.
when that came out. And I remember because it had like Sega games, but it was, like the Genesis was out, but it had like 32X games, like systems that weren't even out yet and all this stuff. And the problem that they ran into was that all the innovations that were in this pavilion immediately became obsolete.
Right.
Like within
new tech.
Within 5 years, everything they were showing was already outdated. And they didn't know what to do with it. So eventually they just gutted it and left a couple things and then made like a sitting area. But I'm fairly confident like Epcot's getting a huge redo.
Right.
I think they're making it like part of like that Marvel world or whatever they're doing there. So it should be changed. But yeah, they it's still there, but it just sucks.
Now that you say that video game thing, I have like a weird memory of playing Dreamcast there before it came out.
Wow.
Maybe that was it. It was definitely that thing. It was supposed to be like new stuff coming out, but stuff was coming out faster than they could update.
Like when I went to like Disney, when I went to Epcot, we did that one time. I was just, for some reason, I don't remember anything about Epcot when I was a kid. So like all the whole like tech stuff and there's like that dragon mascot. I don't remember any of that. So that was interesting.
Figment, the dragon mascot.
Right? Figment, yeah, right. No memory of that.
Do you have any memory? I remember enjoying. There was like a movie theater in there, I think, and it was like the body. It's like a kid, and then they goes down to the body, and it's like the
Cranium
dudes from
Command is the name of that ride. Yeah, that that's crazy. So Cranium Command got dismantled recently, they shut it down. That's what happened. They shut it down, but they left literally everything in there. So like Buzzy, the little animatronic, or whatever, he was just like rotting in that ride.
Wow.
And I'm fairly sure somebody stole Buzzy, the animatronic, and I think they sold it to like an NBA player, like Brooks Lopez or somebody weird.
Wait, guys. Do I got a surprise for you? Hold on.
It's Buzzy.
Yeah. Eye out.
I could be making this completely up, but I am fairly sure that like an NBA player bought it and then they were like, Disney was like, that's ours.
Right.
That's weird.
Please
Brooke Lopez.
I like the idea of Brooke Lopez holding it for ransom.
Brooke Lopez
NBA title, which
he is a Disney nut.
Yeah.
Brooks Lopez?
Yes.
There you go. Well,
good.
So, I really hope I didn't make this story up.
No, I don't think he did because they talked about it the other night. He just won an NBA championship.
Right,
and they talked about, did he say anything about going to Disney World because he's obsessed with Disney World? Huh. So that must be real.
I know when I went to it.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't. Oh, it's Robin Lopez.
Oh, his brother.
Brooks Lopez.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Yeah, unknowingly bought
guy.
stolen Disney World items.
Wow.
Well, when you have disposable income and that's your hobby, I guess. I mean,
yeah. Why not?
When I was there, they just redid the inside of the ride where you go through time, like, the different eras, and it's all, you can smell Rome burning and stuff like that. And they had just like redid all that to have like a weird ending where you can, you type in your name and then you go there and you see where everybody's from. Which I remember at the time, like a lot of people were talking about in line. They're like, I can't believe it'll be the first time we've been on this ride since they redid that.
Wow.
It was cool, but it was fine. I got to see people like, oh, there's somebody from Utica. Maybe they want to come.
Oh, Utica.
Yeah.
Lowell, Massachusetts.
That's right. All right. Loom factory adjacent.
Urkel uses the Stefan Urkel machine to change himself into Stefan Urkel. And the guy who made the car is pissed off. And he's like, he stepped into a porta potty and changed his clothes.
Yeah,
okay, I'm wrong.
Right. Yeah,
I would say
it's
the same
essentially
thing.
what he did.
It's a magic
Swiggy.
trick.
He's crapping on it. Stefan Urkel is also not dumb. He's a smart guy too. So he's like, I'll just change myself back to prove like you wrong. I'm a different person. Take my hair as a DNA sample. And then I'm going to go back in the machine.
Just throw it in the gene splicer. They
have
behind them.
We totally have one of those.
Right next to the 32X.
Put it in a Dreamcast. We'll find out what's going on here. The machine is broken somehow. It just pours out smoke. So he's stuck as Stefan Urkel. He's got
Laura sabotages
Laura fucked it up.
Right.
Yeah.
She missed that later. She sabotaged the machine because she wants a piece of that Urkel.
Can't blame her.
And he's got 3 days to fix it. They're postponing the contest or whatever, and he's got 3 days for a part to come in so he can fix it. So now they can hang out. We get another montage of everybody hanging out and them making out. It's like the Winslows are on rides and it's just them making out in weird places.
Yep.
They go to the sci-fi drive-in, which I remember going to that.
Love
when I
that
went.
place.
It's fun.
That's still there because I don't remember seeing
It
that
is.
one. Is it?
It's
I'd
hard
love
to
do that.
find.
Yeah.
It's like it's like next to Star Tours and behind the
Really?
Great Movie Ride. Yeah.
See, I would have loved to do that. That looks
It's
cool.
really unassuming.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't remember what we watched, but I remember going to that. Laura's sad that Steve can't hang out at Disney World. You sabotaged the machine. You screwed him over. We get to the part where Carl buys the thing from the dinosaur booth. And the dinosaurs. Is this what you were talking about last time?
right.
The
Yes.
dinosaur smoke coming out of it?
Yeah.
Does not do that. I'm telling you. That dinosaur doesn't blow smoke out its nose.
I waited
Give me
for
the
5
refund.
hours. My dad and I got to do another fight. Stop it, son. It's not going to do it.
So I'll tell you another this is not my dad's story. This is my mom's story, actually.
Oh.
I have an aunt who is a little bit eccentric, not the one who plans this, but a third aunt. And she and my mother didn't get along particularly well. They didn't fight or anything, but my mom was a very sarcastic lady and she did not hide her emotions particularly well. So there is a very famous video, home video in my family where my aunt is doing something stupid, probably with her kid. And my uncle, who's having the video, pans over to my mom just in time to get her do the most dramatic eye roll in the history of eye rolls. And it was certainly not intended for the camera. It just happened to catch it.
Oh man.
So we still talk about that eye roll, and she is standing in front of that dinosaur.
Oh, that's awesome.
In that video.
Oh man.
That's great.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you another quick story. My mom passed away a few years ago. But I was recently watching a home video of a soccer game of mine. And the whole time my mom was just screaming at me. She's like, kick it upfield. No, not that way. Greg, over here. This guy's open. Greg. and then I think she thinks that the camera is off. And so the camera's just shooting the feet of my parents. And you hear my mom go, please don't make me come to any more of these. He stinks.
Oh! Oh no!
He stinks.
And I have never felt more close to my mom in my entire life than that moment.
I feel like knowing you, I feel like you didn't want to be there anyway.
Why are they making me do this? Stop yelling
Don't
at
make
me!
me come to any more of these. He stinks.
Stinks. Oh my god.
Sometimes you just got to recognize your kids, positives
right.
and negatives.
I was a tremendous baseball player. I was a dog shit soccer player.
Right.
Oh man.
I've seen my kid play soccer, and thank God she's tall, and
Different
basketball's
skill set.
tall. And
How old were you in this movie?
10.
Okay. All right.
21.
College.
Please don't make me come to this anymore. There's so much there. So much there.
Oh, it was great.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
god. Well, this dinosaur thing has smoke come out of its nose. And it's fake. God damn it.
I'm telling you.
Then I don't know where this is, but we see Stefan and Laura in the grind. We talked about the grind last time.
Yeah, right.
They're in like a dance club.
That's Pleasure Island. That was a nightclub that used to be called Mannequins.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what it's current. I think
after
it's
the
gone.
1980s
Pleasure Island
movie?
is gone, actually.
Right.
That's like a hat store now.
Well, I'm about to say they turned Pleasure Island into like the shops, right? Isn't that what that
Downtown
is?
Disney is what it's
right.
called now.
That's it. Downtown Disney. Yep.
They need to turn it back into a club.
Yeah, that was the over 18 one.
Yeah.
Mannequins. It was the only one
Ooh.
of those nightclubs that was like over 18.
Oh, baby. It's like a Better Secrets.
That bar is kind of low, but sure.
Then this happens, which I thought it was a dream. I don't know what you guys thought, but
Yeah.
Laura is in like princess gear, and she sits down on Cinderella's throne, and then
With no explanation.
Cinderella says, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like you can take my throne." She's like, "I'm sorry, it's your throne. Don't let me take it." "Yeah, take my throne." And then she's like, "Your prince is gonna come," and then there's another crowd of like thousands of people cheering a guy they have no idea who it is, Stefan Urkel, in a horse-drawn carriage. And then he puts a glass slipper on Laura, and then he proposes marriage to her. And then she says yes. And then the Urkel's real girlfriend, Myra,
Yeah, right.
she wakes up in bed and says, like, it's Steve, something's wrong. I just can feel it. And then that's the end of the episode, to be continued. So
Yeah.
when I first saw the proposal, I'm like, oh, this is a dream from Myra. And then she's going to show up. But no, that really happened.
Oh, it really happened. Oh, yeah. You're right.
He really
It did
proposed
like
to her
that.
Right,
in this
right.
weird thing.
Right, because like it continues. That's exactly what I thought. It's like, oh, it was a dream sequence, and then it just continues in the next episode. Like, oh, never mind.
By the
Yeah.
way, that was real.
Yeah.
You also you glossed over that Carl is now staying in Disney World forever. He's quitting his job.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
He decides he loves Disney World. He tells everyone, he says to Harriet, "I'm the head of this family. We're all moving here now." Like other people are like 20, have jobs and things going on. Like Aunt Rachel or whatever her name is, she has a job, I'm sure. Like, what the hell? I'm just gonna decide, and right now everyone's moving here. And Harriet's like, "Oh, okay."
Weren't they on like the Tower of
Yeah,
Terror ride when they did
were.
that? Yeah.
And I thought
Yes,
that
when
was
they
the
come down.
perfect conclusion to that episode. The
Right.
to be continued.
Right.
We're moving to Disney World. They drop credits.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
There you
and
go.
we get Tower of Terror guy again.
Who I
that's
kind of
right.
like.
Yeah, I
Like,
like him too. Sure.
Yeah, we
If
get
you
him again.
honestly have an employee, like that's obviously an actor, but like if you had an employee working there who acted like that, that'd be fucking perfect. That's great. Stick him in Tower of Terror. I like when the people at the rides were like part of the ride. I thought that was fun. You know, they took it seriously.
Is there a Star Wars, was it Rise of the Resistance, where they like stormtroopers like pat you down and stuff
Oh,
while you're
that's
in line?
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the new one.
They-
I haven't been there yet.
I think they like
killing me.
accost you
I
like
did
while you're in line.
that one was like booked out. You couldn't get to that one, but I did the Millennium Falcon one, which is like that was the one I waited 2.5 hours for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That
Yeah.
was really, really fun.
That's
There's
all
not-
I've ever wanted in life.
Such a
Yeah,
cool
right.
thing to walk
and it's
on
like,
that
you know, they
thing.
have like the whole, like, you know, the area of the Millennium Falcon where we can sit down and play chess and
Yes.
just, you know, it's real fun.
They
It's
have
really cool.
Lando's closet of capes
Right,
in there
right,
somewhere, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's awesome. And then, like, depending on where you are, you're either flying the Falcon or you're using the weapons or engineering. You don't want to be at engineering.
Right.
But I was at weapons, and that was, you know, fucking awesome. Yeah. Real
That's
fun.
all you ever wanted as a kid.
That's right, man.
That's all I ever want as an adult, right?
That's true.
Look at the world I live in.
Just
I am
Greg.
almost 100% sure there is a Lando with a cape right there.
Somewhere
you go.
in there, somewhere in there.
I was about to say, all Greg wants is to pilot the Millennium Falcon and have X-Pac, you know, man the
Yeah,
gunner's
Pretty
position.
much.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to hang out with
Right.
X-Pac?
You're getting cocky, kid.
That's a joke just for the three of us.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody else in the world. All right. So we're back. Laura has to decide if she's gonna marry this guy. Carl wants his job back. That's the description. Myra calls Disney Hotel and she gets mad at the service. So she's gonna fly down and figure out what the hell's going on.
There was a scene that got me with Myra and her mom.
Yes, her mom
Like,
is
her
like
mom comes
exactly
in,
the
she's
same.
like, "Mommy, I'm not happy," and the mom is like, like horrified. Well done.
And
That got a good
Myra's
chuckle.
room is wallpapered with Steve Urkel's face.
Right.
There's a lamp with his face on it. The bed sheets have his face. This is kind of creepy,
Well,
kind of weird. Carl, this is a bizarre scene. Carl and Stefan Urkel, a fake person, hang out in Disney World, and the fake guy says, "I'm marrying your daughter."
Yeah.
And she said yes. And Carl's like, "Okay, great. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Ask for the blessing after he's already proposed.
Ask for the blessing after.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? And Carl's like, I do like you. But like that, I can't wrap my head around what is going on here. You're not a person.
I mean, you don't even have a social security card.
You know,
I mean, like,
I'm like, there's some real moral conundrums here.
So much.
This is an episode of Voyager, isn't it?
yeah, right.
Where Tuvok and somebody else get merged into one.
Yes.
Oh, and Neelix, and they become two Nicks or whatever.
Yes.
And
Two
he's like,
Nicks.
Too furious.
yeah, and he's like, I'm my own person. I'm not either of those other two. And Janeway's like, sorry, we got to cut you in half, bud.
Yeah, like we're breaking this up. And he's like, no, I'm okay with it. And actually, they're both okay with it. She's like, still doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
whoa, what is this?
Captain for a reason.
I mean, it's weird that he is a genetically different person.
Yeah.
Because every
Yeah.
time he goes back into that, he's essentially killing somebody. This is the Prestige.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Or Moon. That you ever see that movie Moon?
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Which is
Those
like
are all like intense movies. And
Yeah.
they're just casually
all the
joking
clones
around.
and stuff. Like
I just
whoa.
murdered myself again. Sorry.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Eddie and Waldo, it's been forever since we've heard from them. They pick up a girl named India on the side of the road, and she's hitting on Eddie, and she's basically a hippie who's trying to get down to Florida for something. And now they're going the right direction. And we'll get back to them in a second. Back at the Tower of Terror, same elevator operator. We get some background on Carl and Harriet here, where she's like, you got a better apartment than me or something like that. And that's why we started to move in together or something. Some perfect strangers in there.
Yeah.
Carl says he's quitting the force and selling the house. Eddie and Waldo and India.
I'm sorry. Did I rush this? I remember the timing was bad on Carl's thing. I thought it was too early in the last episode.
It was
I
too
guess
late.
Too late. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
No, it's
you're
fine.
You're the king dick around here, and I overstepped my boundaries. And
I'm
I
the
need to
two
apologize.
dick. I'm the
You're
two
just-
Vicks.
Two dick, two Vicks. No wonder Janeway wanted to get rid of him.
I like how Star Trek has come up in all 11 episodes in
Yes,
some
right.
way or
We gotta
shape or
find a
form.
way to weasel it in.
Carl or Eddie and India and Waldo, they're gonna go skinny dipping, but she tricks them and steals their car
That's
because they're two idiots.
yeah, right. Well, you know, I would have done the same thing.
Yep. Yep. Stefan and Laura get their portrait painted. Myra shows up, starts freaking out because she's like, you should have been gone like 30 seconds after.
You
Right.
murdered my
Yeah,
boyfriend.
right.
Hell,
Seriously,
man.
like he doesn't
dead
exist now
because
because
of
of you. Yeah.
Yep. He says, sorry, but we're engaged, so I'm staying out, baby.
So that murder is fine?
It was for love, so it's okay.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. It's cool. What? Why did I write this? No more sucking face to Polka? Oh.
That's
Myra.
what Myra said. Yeah.
Myra
yeah.
says she's sad that Steve is dead. She's like, well, I guess we won't.
Aw.
Oh, my boyfriend's dead. I guess
We
we're
can't-
not gonna
We can't make out the
Suck.
polka music.
Mommy,
She
my
says-
boyfriend's dead.
suck face. He's dead. Captain Savage apparently called Carl and wants him back on the force. Somebody's getting away with murder. God damn it.
Stefan.
And he's like, wait, what did he say? And Harriet says, the head of a car thieving cartel has gotten out of jail. And he's like, that guy, I'm a man of action. I gotta call the chief right now and get back in the game. And Harriet's like, okay, I made the whole thing up. We're not leaving Chicago. Like, this is a nice vacation and all, but please, we're not moving to Florida. Go work. Because what the fuck are we going to do for work down here?
Right.
Let's go back to where we live. Laura finally admits she sabotaged the transformation chamber. And she's like, we got to bring Urkel back. It's my fault. I killed Urkel.
I need a do-over. God.
So Stefan agrees. He's like, all right, fine. I'll go back to being dead myself. And puts him. He goes in the machine. Urkel's back, and then instead of winning the contest, he just goes, "I quit. This machine is not a good idea. I can't use this machine." Which I think then they use this machine all the fucking time,
Right.
till the end
This
of the
is
series.
Definitely
so
not the last time we use this machine.
definitely
Well,
not.
they eventually, I believe, just
Become
make
two
Stefan. Yeah,
they
he
become two
clones
separate
himself,
people.
Yeah,
And then
right.
one of the clones,
And one of them leaves or something. Yeah, Stefan
Yeah.
leaves or something. Well, we'll get to it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
show
that-
used to be
we-
normal.
Yeah,
There were
Yeah.
episodes about gift wrapping.
right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah, right.
Yep. Being stuck on a train.
Mhm.
And now
Right.
we've got cloning and Stefan Urkel machines.
when we do a whole episode about clones, we'll get to that one.
All the clone episodes from TGIF.
I bet
Why-
you there's more than you think. You
why
tell
is
me
there-
Sabrina never
Oh
fist
god.
fought
Yeah.
herself.
Oh man,
Right.
you don't think Teen Angel had some weird sci-fi things going on?
Why were there 4 hanging with Mr. Cooper clone episodes? What are we missing?
Oh my god, it's its own thing.
Cooper was hanging with himself.
Right,
That's
right.
the
Oh,
He had his own team.
twist. Yeah.
They played the Globetrotters. I just wrote an episode.
Zora Lee, the woman who makes the microwave thing, wins the contest, and the car guy gets real mad and overacts, and she punches him in the face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Punches
That's
him in the
intense.
face. Eddie and Waldo finally show up. They're hitchhiking on a chicken truck as the Winslows are getting a rental car to leave.
Wow. They really
Like,
really Brendan him, didn't they?
Yeah.
In this episode.
I was sad Waldo wasn't involved in this more, but
Yeah.
because he is funny. So they have to get out, and they are both wearing socks and sandals when they get out. They're supposed to be cool guys from Chicago, but they're wearing socks and like white socks and sandals when they get out. So that's how it ends. That was Family Matters.
Yeah.
Disney episodes.
I felt like this Family Matters episode could have been longer, like 4 episodes or like a TV movie or something. I felt like everything was too rushed.
Very rushed. Yeah,
Or
right.
I
That
didn't know
whole
what was
proposal thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
came out of nowhere, and it just you're just led to believe
Something? I
right,
don't know.
right, that it was a
It's-
dream, and then nope, never mind.
Yeah, it's set up like a dream sequence. And
Was
as we
this
know,
entire thing a fever dream?
there's
Did
been
like
a lot
Carl
of
get hit on his head and just
It
imagined
was
all
Steve
this?
Urkel's dying moments. It was
Yes.
it was the
Wow.
Jacob's Ladder
Jacob's
situation.
Ladder. Wow.
The Stevel episode had 3 dream sequences in one
Oh,
episode.
that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Stevel, man.
This is a well
What
they
the
go
fuck
to.
happened to the show? Like,
It went from a nice family with a weird
Right?
neighbor to puppets come alive
it was
and
like it was
cloning
supposed to be
and-
like a middle class Cosby show, and it just turned into
And
clone.
once again, I would like to
puppets.
point out that in the final episodes, I'm pretty sure Steve goes to space.
Yes, he does. You're 100% right. Yes, he's like a billionaire.
Oh, everybody's going to space.
Yeah.
Urkel, Bezos, everybody.
Oh my
Fire up those
God.
dick rockets. All right. It's time to rank the top 4 Disney episodes.
This is tough.
It
Unless
is
you want to
tough,
break them
yeah.
up, I don't think that
No,
makes
I
sense.
think four
because
is-
I can't tell
yeah.
the difference.
Is there any
Oh.
other Disney before we do this? Is there another Disney episode that I missed? I feel
There
like this
are. Yeah.
There's some.
I-
Really?
I looked it up. I think those are gone now. Oh, Disney's episodes. There's a Blossom that doesn't count. I know.
is no,
Roseanne doesn't count.
no. I'm sure other shows did this, but
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They do go.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
Yep. There's a lot of new shows. Modern Family, The Middle,
right.
Blackish. So yeah, I guess the only one we missed for that
Sabrina.
actually pertains to us is Sabrina,
Yeah.
which is
That'd be
That's
kinda
fine.
interesting, yeah.
Skipping
fine.
that is fine.
yeah. Watch
Skipping
It
that
Secretly is
fine.
probably the best one.
Oh man, would that suck?
Like
That
I
would-
guarantee Zelda had a fling with Walt Disney.
Oh,
Right.
of course, Disney's going to be alive in that one. Oh my god. Oh my god.
But we could have had Salem in Disney World. That would have been funny.
Okay.
I mean,
sure.
I'm a big Salem fan.
Hold on, I have the synopsis real
Okay.
quick here.
Zelda dating Walt Disney.
Her class goes to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where Sabrina
Ooh.
turns Libby and Valerie into zebras. So
Bad. Would have
There you
been
go.
last. We can just
Oh.
assume that would be the last place.
it got 8 stars out of 10.
From who?
the internet.
Melissa Joan Hart.
from her and her.
This
family.
is IMDb.
Okay. Let's rank the top 4 episodes.
This
Sabrina
is
can be
tough.
5th.
This
Yeah,
is very
right.
tough. Yes. I mean, I know what my 4th is, and it requires some explanation.
Go ahead.
My 4th is Boy Meets World.
Okay.
Because, and it's a weird one because I actually thought this was the funniest of all of them. Like, I laughed the most at Boy Meets World, and thinking back recently, I think Boy Meets World is still a really funny show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But all of these plots, and this has been a consistent theme when it comes to Boy Meets World, are unbelievably stupid. Like, so stupid that I feel like the writers just don't understand humans. And I once again, I understand that these are sitcoms. The whole point, every sitcom is based around a misunderstanding. That's how sitcoms work.
Right.
But there's like funny misunderstandings, like Arrested Development, where they all just don't know how to communicate with each other, and that's the gag. Whereas with this, I mean, like, Corey keeps saying how much he loves Topanga, and the girl standing behind him and misunderstands it. But like, that's not how human beings operate. You don't stand behind somebody, hear their words, and assume it applies to you.
Yeah.
And if I'm like, oh my God, you love me, Corey turns around and be like, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult you, but I wasn't talking to you.
Right.
Usually when you talk to
in front of
somebody,
me.
you look at them.
Right.
Right.
I'm like, Greg, this is the 4th time today you've misunderstood what I've said to you when I said I'm on the you can see I'm on the phone with the wife. Like,
right.
It's enough.
And it's just ludicrous to me. Like, these are just not how human beings act. And this has been a 100% consistent problem with Boy Meets World. And I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Yeah.
Not to mention, this is almost the same plot as the last episode of Boy Meets World that we saw, which I understand is in the future. But like,
but they're doing it again.
Right.
It's like,
recycling ideas. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and like, Topanga is awful.
Yeah, she's a real rough on Corey on this one.
Yes. Every single time, Corey is like kind of trying to do the mature thing, and Topanga's like not having it for no other reason than either she's the worst or they don't know how to write characters.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm kind of sick of it. So despite that this show actually got the most laughs out of me, the whole Eric subplot is A+ material.
Yes,
and
good.
that Morgan line at the end had me
great.
100% laughing.
Yes.
I'm so sick of Corey and Topanga, which is wild because that's like that's show.
The
If
whole,
you ask
the whole
people
thing.
about that's like, that's like watching The Office 15 years from now and be like, man, Jim and Pam are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. I'm so sick of these Boy Meets World episodes where Topanga just doesn't let Corey be an adult.
Right.
Like,
It's
he's
weird.
the one who's supposed to be acting like a child, but actually it's not him.
Right. Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because about Topanga and Corey being like really the focus of this show throughout its entire run. You could say the same thing about Fred Savage in, the Wonder Years. It was just basically him and Winnie the entire time. So it's funny that there's like that kind of dichotomy with those things, with those brothers going on. This was not, I had Family Matters as my least favorite.
Whoa.
So my issue with Family Matters is
it
was the plot itself. I don't like the whole Stefan sci-fi aspect of this show, right? And the fact that it took up so much, and it was just like, okay, I'm going to go down to this, go down to Florida and give this presentation, and then Laura has to sabotage it, and then that's like the end of the plot to me. Like the rest of this is just fluff. It's just like, oh, Carl wants to say, never mind, he's fine. Like he realizes that it's, he's wanted back up there. It's just, I feel like it's so filler. And even though like it needs a little bit more exposition, I still don't feel like there's enough meat on the bone to really entertain me that much. I'm always usually pretty positive about Family Matters, but the minute they were, she dressed up as Cinderella, they lost me. They just completely lost me. It was just out of left field. None of it made any sense. The B plot with Eddie and Waldo was stupid. Just didn't entertain me at all. And then it just kind of pitters out at the end. So it's this was my least favorite.
I put Boy Meets World 4 because it's the worst use of Disney World.
That's also
that's a
relevant.
good one.
Like of
That's a
all
good
of
one.
I get it. These are advertisements, but
Right.
as an advertisement, this, if anything, makes me
Didn't work.
not want to go to Disney World. It looks boring as
Right.
fuck.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
sit around and look at sad dolphins and stand in line for churros.
You
Right.
get depressed and sleep on Splash Mountain.
And suicidal dolphins, right? Yeah.
Dana was there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Ooh, dude.
Yeah.
There was a
Uh,
good I mean, we talked about the jokes and we glossed over a really funny one where Topanga was like, you could pretend you're the, artist all day and you could do this. You could even like get a blimp and like put my name up on it.
Yes.
And Corey's like, please don't look up.
Yeah.
That
Don't
got me
turn
too.
around.
That was funny. Yeah.
As the blimp went by.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Number 3.
Full House. That show sucks.
The babies, though. The babies.
Oh, babies.
Like, just not any really good jokes. I'd like the animation thing. I know you didn't. That's fine, but like, just none of it makes any fucking sense to me. Jesse's whole subplot doesn't make any sense. I like
No.
Danny and Vicky. I think that was funny.
Mhm.
I hate Michelle. I hate Stephanie in this episode.
True.
Oh, but I like the Steve subplot. So, it's kind of a mixed bag. None of it was good, but like, I like DJ seeing Steve. I like Danny being a neurotic mess. I like Joey drawing Joey's.
He just
Joey
did that
drawn Joey's.
the entire time. Just an entire series of him just drawing Joey's. Greg would be a little bit more open to this.
No babies, just draw
Yeah.
Joey. What do you got, Mark? For
I'm
four-
gonna,
three?
I'm gonna go with Boy Meets World. Kind of for the reasons you discussed.
Yeah.
It was tough because if these are Disney episodes, like we were talking about, and this has very little to do with Disney, it's just bland. It's just like the same thing we've seen in every other episode where they break up. Like it didn't have to be at Disney World. We mentioned that earlier. So, this is my third.
I'm struggling here. I wrote down step by step 3, but after discussing it, I don't think it can possibly be at 3. So I'm going to put Full House at 3 because there's things in there. I think they do have some things that they use well with Disney World, like the Michelle gets lost. She goes to the tea party, the genie stuff, the Steve stuff. That's all good. But the fucking underwater shit,
Terrible.
it's just
Chipmunks.
the chipmunks. Chipmunks made me bring it up. Yeah, talking to the chipmunks as if they're real. Like, yeah, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna put Full House at 3. Stick with my go away from my original thought. But okay, what you got for 2?
Step by Step. I thought this was a pretty good episode. The Karen stuff was bad. Very, very bad. I think the Flash stuff was a funny premise with medium execution. I think the Frank and Carol can't bone is funny.
Always
Really,
funny.
everything they do
Always
is
funny.
gold. Like those two, they're so perfectly matched in this series.
And the fact that the kids are pointing out their sexcapades too is great.
I didn't love the JT Disney first half, but I thought the argument they had was kind of funny, and I liked the Flash Thompson lines about him not being that good a friend of him. Is very funny stuff.
Yep. I agree with everything you said. So you just skip over me. Step by step second.
I'm gonna go with Full House second.
Wow.
How dare you?
I know, and I feel dirty about it. But I legitimately felt like this was the best representation of Disney at the time out of all the series, out of all the episodes we've seen.
Yeah,
it
that
really
could be right.
dives into every little aspect of it, from like Magic Kingdom to the Living Sea to Epcot. Like it really does like check all those nostalgia boxes for me. I liked this. Well, we talked about it too. I liked the subplot with Steve. I thought that was good. I loved Bob Saget and the whole, him trying to propose, and just, it was very in character for him. He got to do a little bit more. I didn't hate the Stephanie stuff as much as Greg did. I felt like the middle child aspect like really hit home here. And she just was feeling like neglected and left out, and, kind of jealous of, her older sister and her younger sister. A lot of that worked for me on a show that normally doesn't. So I have Full House too.
Okay. It's time for number one. What's your number one show? I think we're gonna be all over the map here.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, mine it's Family Matters. It's the only one that's left.
Right.
I the things Mark said about showcasing Disney, I thought this did the best of it. Almost to the point where it makes no sense. Like from scene to scene, it takes like 2.5 hours to get from where they are to where they are.
Yeah, right.
I liked all these plot points. I wanted more of them because I wanted them to make a little more sense. Like I agree that they weren't particularly fleshed out, but that wasn't necessarily a detriment in the way that I wish they had taken more time. Like I said, this could have been a 3 or 4 parter or a TV movie, you know, like Saved by the Bell, they go to Hawaii.
Right.
You know, it was a 2-hour TV movies. Those just don't exist anymore. But I could have seen this like this Sunday night, Family Matters Disney Adventure, you know, like I think this would have been better served if it had more time to marinate. But all the points were there for me. I always really loved the Stefan stuff when I was a kid. Like I liked that transformation. I liked the weird, wacky science of it. I liked seeing this premise work for me when I was young, and it resonated with me now too.
All right. Mark, what do you got for number one?
Step by step. I the Flash stuff, like I said, I like this episode because it gave everybody something to do. We joke about Brendan, maybe like not as much him, but like literally everybody else had something going on where it filled the time. It never felt like the B plots kind of fell apart. It was some of them were not as strong, but at the same time, like I was always interested. Like, okay, what is Flash doing? What's that? How are they going to progress that? How is the country thing? Even though it didn't last long. It's fine. It was dumb, but it was fine. And then I love Frank and Carol. I like the mom. You know, she was a new character for us. I thought she was funny because she's just like Frank. You know, I thought that was good. The characters, when they're in the hotel room and we get that weird sweep camera, like that, like it really kind of pulled me like, oh, well, here's something different that I normally don't see out of like a one camera shoot. Everything about how it was filmed, the story, the characters, everybody at this point knows their character so well. I just enjoyed this one the most.
I meant to point this out. There's a really good long take in that episode of Step by Step as they're coming off the monorail, where like the camera focuses on Al and what's her face, and they're like talking, and then they like the camera moves over to Brendan and Mark, and it was a genuinely impressive shot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Scorsese-esque, if you will.
Step by step, bringing the heat.
Martin Scorsese, Step by Step.
Maybe he was in there.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a Lambert.
Oh, Maggie. Is that it? Is it me? Family Matters for me. I thought it captured the park the most. That's all. Yeah. It's not particularly great, but it went to a lot of places, I guess. Went to Epcot. We've got the Carl montage stuff. We've got the weird Cinderella shit. We've got a little of everything there, even though none of these are particularly great.
Yeah, none of these episodes are very good episodes.
But they also, none of them were horrible, which is something to be said. You know, even the Boy Meets World one, which I think we all agree is the bottom tier, it has some merit to it. It is funny. So, I mean, you know.
Yeah. And we'll never watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch and see what happens with those zebras.
You know what? I'll watch and give a real quick book report next time.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'll let you know what
that?
happens. Yeah, I'll do that for you.
The best part is you can just be making it up, and we would totally just assume that's
exactly.
the show.
She fights Hitler.
Right.
She fights
Oh my God.
Wow.
Right in the Animal Kingdom?
Oh, man.
Right in the middle of it.
Right in the safari?
On the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
All right, we got to pick another episode.
I got nothing.
Idea.
So I was thinking about this. I like the idea of visiting other shows that aren't TGIF.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of
good.
fun. I'd love to do like a Fresh Prince episode and a Blossom episode and
all right,
stuff like that.
Let's pick these shows now. So we need Blossom for sure.
Blossom for sure.
We need Home Improvement, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Because Home Improvement is literally on ABC, but not in this block.
Right. Fresh Prince. We need Fresh Prince.
Those three for sure.
Yeah. Right.
And I think Saved by the Bell.
I think so.
100%.
I know
Yeah,
it's really
100%.
not, but
Yep.
like that's
Yes.
not even on. That's not even a
Yes.
primetime show, but it feels honorary.
Right,
Yes,
right.
we need those.
That's 4.
That's
Yeah.
4. We need one more.
Oh, dinosaurs. Sorry.
We need one more.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Oh God, let me think.
What
here.
else to say? Yeah, there's got to be
There's got to
another
be
one.
something.
Oh, I almost had
Hang
one.
Time
Yeah.
with Anthony Anderson. No.
I'm gonna vote no hang time. Thank you. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to talk about look into this one.
Yeah, a surprise 5th episode.
Saved by the Bell, the new class. We can just double up.
We do college years.
Yeah,
College
God.
years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Screech.
Growing pains.
That's a little, to me. That's before. Well,
Too early.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure this
We need
out.
we need a 5th option.
Like
come back. to it,
Roseanne.
yeah.
Maybe you mentioned that earlier. I mean,
That might be.
That's some adult shit.
That's
though,
a little
isn't it?
too adult. A little too adult.
I don't know.
We'll
figure it out. Yeah,
There's
right.
definitely
we'll
a
figure it
fi-
out.
there's
I like
definitely a
that
fifth.
though as a theme. Like let's explore what else is going on in TV at the same time. You know.
What I was considering doing is doing what you did for Full House and just going, what is the best episode of X? And
Yeah,
then
I'm
just
into
picking
that.
it that way.
Yeah. Right. Sure.
And most of these are available except Fresh Prince is on HBO Max, right? So you're gonna
I
figure-
mean, I have that. If
I do
you,
too.
If you need
We'll have
my
to figure that
yeah.
out.
password or something.
I'll have to figure that out because I don't have HBO Max.
Wait,
but-
just a very quick question. Do either of you have my Hulu account?
No.
Because the Full House Disney episodes were watched on my Hulu.
Oh shit! Your ambience kicking in.
And I definitely did not do that. And there was literally no chance Kat did that.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Weird.
What?
Yeah, super
No.
duper weird.
We have a TGIF ghost going on here?
Right. Who's just interested in the shit we're covering for the podcast?
That's weird. No, I definitely don't have your passwords.
All right.
You have 2 Peacocks, but only 1 Hulu. Is that right?
2 Peacocks,
Vulgar.
1 Hulu, all the fun.
Yeah. Dogs and cats.
All right. So that's what we're doing. It's time for plugs. Who wants to go first?
Oh, I don't have much to plug. I'm trying to get a Space Jam 2 episode of Bad Movie Friday together,
I need
uh,
that.
but Ty's actually come on full time here at the store,
Yep.
so our Fridays are less free than they used to be. But I mean, you can check out the old episodes of Bad Movie Friday on
Why don't you-
YouTube.
Why don't you plug your store, my friend?
Yeah.
No, because
My
I
God.
say bad things about people. I don't want them to know where I work. All I do is shit on customers and
Greg,
make
the
dick jokes.
businessman that he is.
I don't want you to know where I am.
Don't come to my store. Don't come here. Hey,
Whatever you do, don't. Whatever you do, don't do that. What was the Bad Movie Friday review you did, and the director retweeted it, even though you were saying it was
Show
horrible?
dogs. It was
Show
show
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that's
I
an
was
all
just
time. That's our most watched episode. Too,
Go
so
watch that.
That's a
Go
good
watch
one.
that. All right, Mark.
This is Megastar Mark. You can follow me at Megastar Mark on the tweet machines and give us, like I said, if you're into pro wrestling, even if you're not, give us a follow at WCWTF Podcast. I go through and I find all sorts of old WCW merchandise, t-shirts, funny shit. We had a couple, retweets about some toys that had WCW wrestlers with motorcycles recently that kind of took off. So that was fun. I'm doing a new segment called Scott Steiner Reads the News. If you don't know who
amazing.
Scott Steiner is, you can just go ahead and Google that real quick and just imagine that man screaming the headlines at you. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And like I said, give us a follow, interact with us. We love every comment we get.
All right, it's my turn. Nation Pod, Nation of Conversation is the other podcast I do, also about wrestling. We
It's
just celebrated
anniversary.
our
Congratulations.
5-year
Congrats.
anniversary. My God, that's insane. It's over 350 something episodes at this
You
point.
guys are
That's amazing.
dedicated.
Yeah,
We've been
it's a
doing
lot.
Oh my
WCWTF
God.
for like 7 years, and we have like a tenth of that many
Yeah,
episodes.
right. And we have like
It's-
no plan for like to wrap it up.
No, you have
I
a
was-
plan. You have a plan.
Yeah,
TNA,
right.
God damn it.
Yeah, right.
I
Right?
don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
that has to happen.
I
Come
just
on.
want the series to end. That's all I want.
Right.
Oh, you have one more? Is there one more?
We have 3.
We have
I
like
think.
4 more episodes. Yeah.
Oh, 4 more. All right.
We have one recorded.
Yeah.
just sitting in the banks.
Right.
It's been recorded for a bit.
For a month and a half.
Oh my god.
Last report I got was that it was half edited.
Okay.
Okay, all right, that's not bad. It's on its way. Look
Yeah.
for that sometime in 2022.
Speedy.
To be fair, we do derail. Greg and I derail that podcast much more often than we do this.
It's a lot longer than this, too,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, we will
3.5
take it on
hours?
tangents on the other one.
Pretty long. Yeah, so go check all that stuff out. And next time we're going to talk about the TGIF adjacent
Yes.
shows that everyone thinks are on TGIF.
Oh,
But
the
they're not
nanny.
actually not.
That's
The
a good
Nanny.
one.
That's
A
possible.
good one.
That was the same time frame, kind of kid friendly and
Yes.
stupid.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield. Yes.
Oh my God, Mark. My
Mhm.
two dick two vox is getting enraged.
There's no chipmunks in here to help fix this. And next time, hopefully, we'll get more Greg's dad stories.
Yeah.
Maybe Greg's mom stories, too.
Let
Like,
me
oh,
tell
my
you
God.
about the time he was watching The Nanny.
I could tell you all sorts. My dad got into a fight with a random fucking car dealership the other day about its poor
The other
placement of
day?
a sign. Yeah,
A
my dad's a
sign?
crazy person.
Over a
Yeah, he
sign.
hit a sign with his van and then got mad at him, and then they got mad at him. It's a whole thing. My dad's the best, but he's.
yes, he
You
is.
think I got stories?
Man, all right. We're going to have some fun next time. And that's it. Peace out. Enjoy your
Bye,
summer.
everybody.